Greetings. Welcome. Sunday Night Easy. How you doing? How you doing, Dino? I can't hear you. What the fuck?
Like crew.
You're so loud. Oh, that's better. I can hear you. Fucking hell.
There we go.
Which I just thought, what the hell's going on here? I'm not
I know.
Please, not already. Oh, man. Greetings, as I said. Greetings and blessings, Eagle Eye crew, all meltologists out there. Hope you've had a wonderful weekend. I hope you're still surviving after this incredibly hot weather. It's incredibly hot in the UK. It's incredibly hot. I was telling Dean this in the UK now. There's a hose pipe ban where I live, and you can only buy 3 bottles of bottled water at a time from the supermarkets. It's crazy. It's gone crazy. You know, we had toilet paper madness. Now it's bottled water madness.
Right.
It's absolutely bonkers here with this weather. Anyway, we're in the Sunday Easy.
Yes.
I put it on late. I'm going to start doing that more, surprising people. But put it on late because sometimes I might not do it. Sometimes I might not do it. You know, we've got a full week now. We've got shows every night, streams every night now.
Yeah.
And the old boy can have a proper rest. That's the intention. Semi-retirement. Yes, that's the one. Us old boys, we can't keep burning the candle at both ends. I'm afraid, as I've been told by my family, the familia. Look, listen, Deborah. Where are you? You're supposed to be in here. You're in the chat. What the hell? We were just talking your name before the stream. Where are they? They're supposed to be here. You're supposed to be here 10:10. Don't listen, Miss Deborah. Don't even think about being late tomorrow. 10:10 into the zone, please. I'll send you a link later on. Anyway, big shout out to everybody. Glad you made it through the weekend. But glad you could make it into the chill out zone.
Yes.
Me and Dino, and we should have a few more bodies in here a little bit later.
Yeah.
As we seem to do. No one seems to get here on time. You know. Well, I put the stream on at 12 o'clock. People be rolling in at 4 o'clock. You see, we've made a cross for our own back with these long streams now. People think, oh yeah, they'll be on at least 6 hours. I don't have to go in straight away.
I know.
You know, so we made a cross for our own back now. So get in early. That's the trick. Get in early.
Yeah.
Anyway, I also wanted to just get your thoughts, Dean, on the fact that James's stream was taken down last night.
Yes, I noticed. I went to review it. I went to review it about 5 minutes after it was done because it usually pops up within that time frame, and it was stricken.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, I do know what you lot were talking about, but I can't see that being the reason. But
Me neither.
Again, it just shows you that we're doing the right things. They're pulling streams off, giving no notifications of why they pulled the stream off. Nothing. It's just like it never existed. That's absolutely nuts. But we keep on persevering. We just, you know, we're soul rebels, but we want to be rebellious in a way where they're not going to take our shit from us.
But
which is
up this morning.
Say that again, Dean.
If I'm not mistaken, it was up this morning after I woke up. I don't know if it was a delay issue or it was they were reviewing it or what, but it was last night when I saw it
might be
taken off.
It might have been delayed. I haven't checked, but you know, it could be a delay. I don't know, but it shouldn't be. It should be up a few minutes after the stream finished.
Yeah.
But hey ho, it's another reason why we tread carefully. We don't want to, you know, we're already inflicting the wrath of them from the material we're showing. So, you know, we want to, obviously, we want to say what we want to say, but we say it in an educated, refined way. And, you know, obviously, you know, we don't want to stoop to the levels that the things that they're doing to stifle truth, to stifle hope. We don't want to do that. We're the opposite of that.
Right.
This is why we're getting problems, because we're waking people up, and they don't want people awake at all.
Yeah.
So please be mindful when you come on and showing your evidence. And as I said before, if you're using third-party videos, they're banned now. You can't have them here.
Nope.
Too many copyright issues. Too easy. It makes us too easy a target. The real research. Go and download the pictures. Make files. Make slideshows. There's plenty of evidence out there to go around. We've been on here a year showing evidence every single time we've been on. So there's no shortage of evidence. And even if you're looking at videos just for reference and research, take the names down and then go and hunt the pictures.
Yeah.
I find that far more fulfilling than just lifting the video.
Yes.
Because lifting the video is very, to me, is very lazy. I've always gone and hunted the pictures from day one. So what's good for me is good for everybody else. That's what I say, Dean. What do you say?
I do. I agree totally. We have to have these. I get it more. I mean, me, I get fucking red here. I can get red, and I can get going, and I have to really watch myself and what I say. Doesn't mean, and Laughing Eagle is faithfully reminding me this all the time, because I get heated on these topics, it. But we got to be careful. We need this platform. We can't do this without it. And it's taken a lot of work for Laughing Eagle to set it up. A lot of work for James, Mark, and I this last year to get us where we are now, and we don't want to do anything different like that. So the content.
Right. I mean, and let's be real about it. Right, we're streaming. We could be streaming into five different locations, so 3 on Facebook and 2 into YouTube. So if we got struck off by YouTube, it's not a real big thing, because we're still streaming in 4 other places. The only problem with it is then you've got I've got I've already got a backup channel, so I'll just start streaming on that into there. But it's just the inconvenience of it all, and. I've still got over 3,000 subs there. Spartan's got 3,000 subs there still.
Yeah.
So, it's just a shame, because you have to start again. But hopefully, things take off. We won't need YouTube. We'll be just doing it through Facebook, because there's plenty of members in the groups.
Yes.
Plenty of members. All of them should be at least catching a couple of streams a week.
Yeah.
We're on every night.
And
a couple of streams a week. You should be tuning into it. It should be your fix.
Yes. Absolutely.
Oh man, it's so hot. It's so hot. Again, let me just shout out the Meltologists. It's a Sunday easy, so I'm taking it easy, mate. You know it. Right, let me shout out then Our Melted Reality. Marcus Aurelius, check out his channel. Check out his Boots on the Ground, Meltology Boots on the Ground YouTube. Deborah the Red Brick Chick. Check out Patty G. Tobias, Peeking Through the Veil, Connecting the Dots. Alchemist 83. Knowledge TV, how you doing? If you're watching, Michael, I hope you're okay. Big shout out to Crystal Pyramids. Check out Crystal's channel as well. All these links are in the description box for all these wonderful meltologists and their wonderful work. Who have I forgotten?
We got Leanne Carter. True.
Yeah, no, she's not in the link.
Oh, Tara Johnson. Is Tara up in there? I think.
No, she's not in the link. Sheepu.
Yeah.
Check out Sheepu's channel, Fructus Research. I haven't seen any of his videos come up lately. I don't know if he's got a ban or something. I'm not sure. But check out Sheepu's stuff. Fantastic videos. Fantastic guy. You see him floating around here or floating around Jen's channel. Shout out to Jen, of course. Domestic Trooper. How you doing, Jen? I hope you're okay. All those links are in the description box if you want to get on the show. Spartan's email or Insta is in the description box as well as Spartan's back catalogue. Odyssey link is there as well, and if you want to donate to the channel, the PayPal link is there as well. I think that's about it. So just check out the description box for all of those links. Now, just shout out a few people in the chat. Manny Silver, how you doing? Hi, beautiful soul, she says. How you doing, Odin? He says, evidence in abundance.
Yes.
Hunting is key. Of course it is. Of course it is. It's how many hours are you going to put down on that keyboard to get your evidence? How many? Let me tell you, I'll put down a few. I'll put down a few, my friends. Deborah's here. Deborah, where are you getting the house? Before I have to put a chain on your leg to stop you running about. Get in the house. Yo, Fred. How you doing? How you doing, Alchemist? Hope you had a blessed weekend. Who else is in there? I'm just flicking through. Three Fingers is in the house. How you doing? Big Jimmy's in the house. How you doing, Big Jimmy? Big Jimmy spreading the love every time he lands. Oh, man. What an eagle. What's an eagle? Oh, Fred says, Derek Dean, game on.
Fred knows
Big Jimmy here. Pass out, you know it. Love and blessings to all the beautiful EEC. One love, my brothers and sisters. Jimmy's an all-time fucking superstar.
Oh, yeah.
Just checking out. Make sure I want to shout out everybody. Because people take time to come in. Big shout out to Derv. How you doing, Derv?
Hey, Derv.
Steve. How you doing? One love, brick love, guys. Yeah. In a way, I was kind of eager to do this show because we ain't done since the last. We ain't done nothing, and I ain't going to be doing nothing next week. So I'm a weekly man now, and it looks as things are going as I'm hearing the whispers that Thursday night's going to be filled soon as well. So you'll be a one nightly man as well, Mr. D. Well, this is good because then it makes you have to want to make your stream real super hot and have super hot evidence. It pushes you on. It's great. I love it.
Yeah.
And of course, a big shout out to Meltology's finest, Mr. Wonderful, Mr. Chicken Wing Killer, Mr. James. How you doing, James? I hope you and the family are good. Enjoying all that hot weather. And yes, I did eat chicken wings today, barbecue chicken wings. Third day on the trot. Oh my days, I love it. You know he loved them chicken wings, boy. Perfect today because it's hot weather, barbecue weather, man. I thought, listen, that was me done. I had to sleep for 2 hours after that food. Yeah, listen. So stop me rabbiting. I'm going to go and get a nice cold drink.
Okay.
And, Dean can fluff it. Dean can do his fluffing. I hate saying that, but it sounds so funny.
Yeah, man.
Go on, Tiger. Go on, Tiger. Fluff them up. I'll be back in a minute.
Right on, Eagle Eye crew. There you are, fam. Wow, what a stream last night with James. Great time. Davros flew in. Good seeing you, brother. Hope to see you again here like in a few minutes. Got that link. Saw Young Love 4020 in the chat last night too. I hope she shows up tonight. Love to see you up in here again, hun. Deb, Patty, Alchemos, Melted Seraph, bringing it this coming week. We'll be up here doing it, putting out some Meltology and in their way. And it's just going to be great. You know, we're stacked. 6 solid right now. Number 7's coming up Thursdays. We're getting that gap filled, and it's in the process right now, actually. And looking forward to that. You know, I love sitting behind the scenes and helping people come in and get their feathers wet, I should say, and do this. You know, commit to this because it's very gratifying. It's very therapeutic. It can be a little, you know, as anything goes, new that you're doing. You know, a little. I don't want to say stressful, just a little nervous sometimes. It's not stress, it's more nerves. You know, you're up in the camera, you got your content, your tech's all good, you know, and I get it. You get those jitters, but you know what? Those go away within seconds, minutes when you get doing this. You know, I've been doing this for over a year now, and hitting it hard for a while, and now I'm to the point where it's just like picking up the phone, really talking. You just get to be yourself, You guys are listening to me. I'm reading your chat, We get people up here that step with you in the nest, obviously. And, the banter goes on, and before you know it, hours have gone on. It's a great time every time. And we know how to make that the evidence, too. Obviously, it's choice. It's top shelf. And we just get to see people bring that in. All these researchers out there, all these meltologists out there, showing their material. And you see it. You see it so many, like Laughing Eagle was just talking about the videos that we watch and showing all the good evidence and stuff. That's meltology. They may not be meltologists and understanding what they're looking at, but for us, it's cornbread. It's a big old cornbread fest.
All right, Deborah. Sorry, mate. I just didn't mean to cut in there, but Deborah, I will allow this. She says, I'm working on my presentation for tomorrow and hopes to do some boots on the ground today. It's your training day today. It's supposed to be training. Hello. Anyway, we'll talk about this later. Like closed doors. Oh, bless you. No, I want tomorrow to go. I want tomorrow to go perfect, Deb. So you do what you need to do.
Yeah.
Oh, Patty's in the house too.
Yeah.
Patty, how you doing? Rick Love. Oh man, it's so hot. Ooh. Right, how we rolling? You ready for me?
Let's do it. Spark it.
What did you say? What did you say to me? What did you just say? Just do it.
I thought you said you're ready for memes. I said yes.
No, I didn't. I said, are you ready for me?
Oh.
Oh my God.
I know, man.
I told you, you can't speak English.
Here's Patty in backstage. You want me to bring her in?
Yeah, of course.
There we go.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi, hon.
Good day to you. Good
I'm
day
late.
to you.
And I don't think Deb's coming in.
No, she just told us. She just dropped that little bombshell.
Oh.
I can't say anything.
Okay, do you
She's
want
my-
me to?
She's my wife. I can't say anything. No.
Oh.
No, I want you to stay. You're here now.
Oh,
to
all
stay.
right.
It's
Okay.
all about it's difficult to explain. Now, because you haven't got admin status, we can only have four admins. And the admins get to control the stream, they get to control the comments and stuff. So we have to be in tomorrow to run the stream behind you.
Right.
You can still share screen and all of that jazz, but you can't affect the comments and stuff. So obviously we need to be able to do that.
Yeah.
So we're going to be here tomorrow anyways for you.
Oh, yes.
So you haven't got to worry about any of the technical stuff. You just do. Uh-oh. We got a patty finger.
Good.
I saw her doing it. Oh, do you know what? I've got the best wife in the world. I have. She's fantastic. Fantastic. Oh, Debs. We'll see you tomorrow. But I hope you stay and have a look at the memes. You got to just stay for the memes. Here's Patty again.
I got her.
Patty's back.
There we go.
I think I just had a case of the Dean finger.
We said so.
Hey now, sis. We got to take personal responsibilities here. I'll share that title.
Okay.
I'm going to be dishing out some red cards. I can see.
Yeah, I got enough of those.
Patty, it made me laugh because I could see your hand moving towards it, and I'm thinking, what's she doing there? Your eyes went wide and off you went.
I know all of a sudden I was just off the screen. I went, oh my God, what did I do?
Bless you. Bless you. Oh, I hope you've had a wonderful weekend as well, Patty.
Pretty good. How about you guys? Good?
Listen, it's good, but it's so hot.
Oh, it's really hot there. It's finally cooled off here. It's only about 80.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Same here, Patty.
We're into the 90s over here. It was baking hot today.
Oh,
Austin, I was in my car talking to him. I showed him the sky. And I had to. It was so hot, Patty. I had to put the roof up on my car because the sun was burning.
Yeah.
I just
Oh my goodness.
He was driving down the road with the steering wheel on the wrong side and driving on the wrong side too.
Yeah.
I was worried.
Is that's very unusual for the UK to have that much heat, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, we do have these periods over the course of years. I mean, I can remember because I'm old, where we do have these particularly warm summers. But this one, man, my house is as hot as it was this morning when I went out and saved my dog.
Oh my goodness.
And it was baking hot then, and it's baking hot now.
Yeah,
my poor dog's
awesome.
in the passageway. She can't come in. She comes in the front room. She starts panicking. She has to go back out in the passageway and lay on the wood floor.
Oh.
She can't take it, and she's forever drinking water. Yeah.
I can't take that heat.
No, listen, I don't do nothing. I put my blinds up so that I don't have to light, and I stay away from it, because I know it make me ill.
Yeah, right.
It really will.
Right.
Unfortunately, I'm getting old and I can't afford to have heat stroke.
Me too. I kind of had it a little bit about 3 weeks ago, trying to, clean stuff out of the attic here. We're going to be moving to my mom's house. She passed last fall, and she lives right on a lake, so we're going to move there and sell this house. But I have a lot of shit in this house. I've been here 43 years. Oh my God. So I'm up in the attic trying to clean stuff out. I think it was 95 outside. It was 110 in the attic.
Oh, wow.
And I started to feel like, oh my God, my heart was racing. I felt like I was going to pass out. Well, after that, I said, not in the heat. I just have to wait till it cools off.
Yeah, it is madness.
Too much.
Manny says it's called summertime.
Yeah.
Oh, Deborah says, Patty looking beautiful. She's looking radiant, actually.
I'll see you tomorrow night, Deb.
Yeah, the Brick Sisters are in town. Don't miss that one. Don't miss that one. I was just saying to Deborah, I'll send you the links out to come in, and then you need to send the links out. The link I've sent you to your girls then, or whoever you can invite. It doesn't have to be girls, by the way. But,
no, but
Deborah says she's glowing. You're glowing, Patty.
I just took a shower, so I'm warm. It's from the dryer. Oh, thank you, Deb.
Oh, bless. She's looking radiant. So, let us move on as we do and start the show with the memes of the day.
Okay.
Now, as you know, no memes were injected, violated, body cavity searched, and any likeness. Dean's laughing, he knows I just made it up. Any likeness to anyone, but this bit I know, so the rest of it I'll just make it up per day. Odin said Patty got her hair did.
I just took the time to dry it, Odin. I usually just put it up.
They're on you, Patty. They're on your case.
Well, just for watching me. You better be careful here.
Oh, they don't miss a trick. They notice everything.
I guess so.
No, they don't.
Well, they do. I mean, I'm having a bad hair day, so I'm not showing myself today. I said, because I've been so hot, I can't sleep. My head's there, I'm over there, and it reflects in my hair the next day. And my dreads are 5 foot long, and you can imagine it's all over the place. So not tonight, maybe tomorrow night. Yeah, you know.
Just wrap them, right? You can just wrap them.
I've done that. It was too hot.
Yeah,
too hot. I've got to have them hanging down.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'll be like just a bucket of sweat.
Yeah, it's terrible.
It's been that bloody hot.
The older you get, the more it bothers you. I can't stand that. We have the humidity. Have you got the humidity too?
Yeah, everything.
Oh, that's
everything
the thing that's awful. Yeah.
I mean, wow. I mean, I need to go and get myself another fan tomorrow. So that's my job for tomorrow. Go and get another fan because the one I've got is it's good, it's sufficient, but I want to get one of those dehumidifying ones.
Oh
takes
wow,
all the
those
shit
are
out
the
of the
nice
air.
ones. Yeah,
Yeah, it takes all the crap out of the air
yeah.
and gives you that cool air to breathe. So
That's
I've
what you
got a
have
bit of a
to
bad
do.
chest. I've got a bit of a bad chest, and I
Yeah.
get hay fever as well. And it's just at the
I
end
do
of the
too.
season now, you know.
Yeah.
End of the season, and it's funny because when I was a kid, it used to just kill me. I just couldn't do anything. As I've got
Aw.
older, it's like I'll get it for about. I'll get the symptoms anyway: the dry throat and the runny nose, like you've got a cold. I'll get it for about a week, and then it goes away all summer. And then at the end of the summer, I'll get another week's worth of it, and then that's it, done for the year.
Wow.
Crazy. When I was a kid, I suffered with it so bad. My eyes used to swell up like I'd been in a fight and stuff. Really
Oh
bad.
my goodness.
Really bad. Yeah.
Wow.
Really sensitive to that pollen I was when I was a kid. But anyway, that's a different story. So right, let me get on with the memes of the day. Now we are going to have a laugh. We are going to see stuff that might upset us, but that's just life, you know. Not everything can please you all the bloody time, and you know, comedy is subjective, and it cannot be censored. So if you don't like a meme, don't get butthurt. Just wait for the next one, which you probably will like. You know, it's very easy. Very easy to get on. We're big people. Smoking in G Sharp. How you doing? Great to see you in the house. Oh, Derv says, how beautiful is my big sister? Oh, bellissimo. Bellissimo bambino.
She's my little sister. Yeah.
Little sisters. You see, your show is going to be so lit tomorrow. I'm just telling you now.
Deb and I are going to have a good time. It's ladies' night. That's what I mean. I know you guys are going to come in to help us too. I know that, but
listen, we're going to be in there. But you're going to have big support. You're going to have big support.
Yeah,
First show.
it'll be
Big
fun.
support. The word's out on you guys, mate. Brick sisters, the word's out on you. You know, you can't. You're not allowed to fail. That's why me and Dino will be in, both of us. Anyway, tell me when you can see. Tell me when you can see this. Here we go. Memes of the day.
Sure.
Memes of the day. Me as a teenager, my parents' vodka, water. I've done that. My dad looked at me about 2 days later with complete disgust. You know, he went because he used to keep his vodka in the bottom of his wardrobe, and man, I used to just drink it like it was water back then, and just tip the water back in. And he must have gone for his vodka, poured one out, and it was just water, and he was just like, "Oh, these kids." Which one? He knew it was me. He never said anything, but he knew it was me. Here we go. You spend too much time with your head out of that car window, Roy. Oh man, I like the way the two eyes are there.
Find these.
Oh, we'll do it up there. It's that. How long's a piece of string, Patty? It's like the same. Where do you find your evidence? You know.
Yeah.
You know me.
Yeah.
I'll dig about. Doc, I'm getting old. Did you go to raves in the 90s? Yes. It hasn't been the same since. The patient is basically dead. That's me. Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
I showed this picture to Dean. Didn't stop laughing. It's so funny. This is so funny. Because, I mean, if you don't know who these people are, this short lady here is Henry Kissinger.
Right.
And this tall man is Nancy Kissinger, his wife. But they're trannies.
Yeah.
Look at what she looks like. Suppose that's a man's face.
Yeah.
Right here, the top left. That's a man. Look at it. Look at the face, the long nose.
Yeah.
The giveaway is the brow ridge here. Women's brow ridge will sit up slightly more arched. This is a man.
Yeah, just like the one on the right, kind of like those brows.
This is a man in a skirt, in a dress. And this is the lady here. Listen, this is my take on the meme. When you see the husband, when you send the husband out to collect your outfit, and he comes back with a Hugo Boss suit. I mean, this is just crazy. It just made me laugh because if you look, this guy towers over him. He's like a little midget, and then the long neck.
Double bagger.
Man, oh, Oh, please. Stop, it hurts. It hurts.
Oh, God.
And this is what Austin Powers said.
That's a man, baby.
That's not a woman, that's a man, baby. Why won't this wig come off? That just tickles me, man. Just tickles me. The older we get, the less we get. I let go of all my inhibitions when I turned 50, so that's it. I ain't worried about a thing now. Some people in the morning. Me. Looking for the coffee pot. Definitely looking for the coffee pot.
First thing, the coffee.
Oh, of course, of course. I think I just found the Kardashian family tree.
That's cute. Oh my goodness.
Oh. They got a problem with butts. They got a problem with butts in their family.
For sure.
For sure. Your grandparents waiting in line for the Star Wars 1977, Patty. I'm sure you're in there.
I was.
Sure you're in
there. I am right there. Yeah, I was there.
I was there too, Patty. I was there too.
Oh, and then we went to see it again. We were so excited about it. Yeah.
I mean, I was a little bit too young for it, but I did not remember the hype about it. And then I was like the second generation when Empire Strikes Back came. And then I was into it real big. Loved it. But it's just a little time snapshot in time. Where were you when it came out? Did you queue up? It was very, very popular. We've all played Dish Drain Jenga. Don't lie.
Are you saying that because you see my dishes piled up over there?
I have my spies.
I hurried up supper so I could be here tonight. So. Oh boy! But that's
my mum does this. My mum does this, and she's got a dishwasher. She's got a dishwasher, and on top of the dishwasher is this. You can't go near it in case it just starts tumbling down, and when it starts tumbling down, it just goes on forever. You know, every single bit will hit the floor. It's very funny.
No, it's not that bad.
Celery. When you have that sudden urge to bite into water with hair in it. I have been known to be called the king of the memes, but don't tell anyone. Her, I bet he's thinking about other women. Him, if she farts like that again, I'm going to press charges. Oh, my funny bone's going mad. It's vibrating, I'm telling you. Hi, I'm Will Barrow. You know what? It's the silly ones like this that just crack me up.
That's good. That's cute, man.
Because it's innocent humour.
Yeah.
I love that. Sliced bread was invented in 1928. People in 1927. Bloody redneck sandwich. Ain't got a knife. I'll just crack the bed open and just dunk it in butter. Oh, when you get comfortable in bed but forget to pee. Us old folk, we never forget to pee because we've had that face many a night. And I tell you what, the amount of water I'm drinking, I'm going like 10 times a day. It's incredible. But make sure you drink a lot of fluids in this heat wave. Please do.
Oh yeah, you have to.
Make sure you do. I've got me one of them fancy eating trays.
That's what I can do with that old toilet seat that was in the attic. There you go.
Yeah, stick it around the old man's neck. Yeah. Stick it around the old man's neck. He'll never know.
Here's supper, honey.
This for me. How handy. This is very handy. Smells a bit, man. Oh, when you get it, pass it on. Pass it on.
I don't
Oh,
get
come
it.
on, you don't get it. They're eating ice cream, they get brain freeze. Look, the scarecrow
Oh,
got
he's
no
no
brains.
brain. Oh, I got it. Blonde. Got it.
Oh, listen,
Oh.
I'm crying here. I'm crying. Sorry. Let me get a breath. Ooh. What a way to start a show, eh? What a way, these wonderful things. Finally got my pool installed. Yes, special planning permission from the brewery. They supply all the beer. Fantastic. Oh, this is cream. Well, if you think you're having a bad day, remember the woman standing behind 3 mannequins.
Oh my God.
I wonder how long she stood there with it. Bloody hell, this queue ain't moving. What's happening? 3 of them. Oh my days. She must have her headphones in or something, man. Ooh. The Weather Channel said, dress for the mid-70s today.
Oh. And then he went and he got in line for the movie. Yeah.
Oh, that the trousers
Oh
alone
my God.
sent me over the edge.
Oh.
They walking around like with all that pattern. Hey,
Oh my goodness.
he must have been a gangster. Very,
Yeah.
very tough neighborhood where he came from to be wearing this.
Yeah.
Sorry, just I can't help it. I can't help it. Is that you, Dean, coming?
Yeah, I'm back.
Oh, good. Did you see this?
Yes, I did.
Good.
Yes.
Reminds you of your youth. Oh my days. Man digs 12-foot deep hole without realising his metal detector was picking up his toe back. Safety knows.
Oh.
Disappointed. There's gold. There's gold.
Oh.
Right, it's your shoes, mate. It's your shoes. It's your shoes. Did you know that the first French fry wasn't cooked in France? Where was it cooked then? In Greece. I'm a very silly man, I know. I can't help it. But no matter how stressed you are, remember how blessed you are. I'm telling you, not enough people remember that. They get too obsessed in the negative zone.
Mm.
There's always a hug if you've got your arms open. Next time you break wind in public, say, "Do I smell popcorn?" Then watch everybody take a deep breath. I didn't make them. I just stole them.
Yeah.
I didn't make them. Oh, the reason these toys are critical as for kids.
At Walmart.
Yeah. These ones at the bottom obviously never had these toys. If they had them, they weren't smart enough to be able to figure them out, because you cannot get a bed frame in there. My darling, I don't care what you try. You're better off strapping it to the roof. I would have thought. When you're already overthinking, and you start overthinking, you're overthinking.
Wide awake.
Wide awake. Wide awake. I just hit one of my little white pills, and then I'm not awake. It's great. Oh, here we go. This is what the chill out zone is. Sunday rule. Can't reach it. Don't need it.
Yeah.
I'm sitting down for the duration, baby. Me deciding what I'm going to think about to keep me up at night. Future, past, future. You've got to remember, in this place, in this frequency, it's about the now.
That's right.
This is how people in Florida get around town. What are they doing? What are they doing? Why is this guy leaning forward so much? doing a Michael Jackson lead. And of course they're on crocodiles, and the crocodiles have had their eyes closed. So how the fuck do they know where they're going? Very strange picture.
It sure is.
Sorry about my language, by the way. And of course, when I'm starving, they tell me, "Wait, let's take a picture." And you know, we like to eat. Boom. That is your memes for the night. That is your
Awesome.
big easy memes. I hope you enjoyed those. Oh, mate, my little chest. Jenny T.I. Murphy's in the house. Manny Silver sending out the love. Fred sending his laughter emoji. It's going mad. I got wear shades for that outfit. Oh, there's loads and loads of comments. Here we go. Hope you enjoyed those anyway. So the way we like to start the show, yeah. Giggling like I was back at school. I'm still wiping the tears from the eyes. But that generally happens. That's why I'm called Laughing Eagle, because I can't help it. I can't. I really can't help it. I find some stuff most people would be like, ooh. I find it very, very funny. I shouldn't be saying this. Thanks, Fred. It says great memes. I shouldn't be saying it, but I like it when I'm out shopping and I see parents telling off their kids. It makes me laugh. It really makes me laugh, because the parents are trying not to lose their minds and very aware of where they are in the supermarket. But the kids just push them over the edge and they just lose it. I see one woman dragging her kid across the floor. It wouldn't get up, so she just dragged him across the floor. His face was making that squealing sound across the floor. I'm like, he's going to tear up his face on the floor. You've got to pick him up. She didn't. She just dragged him to the front of the store. Oh, yeah. She's not having none of it. It's obviously one of these kids that are, I call them serial floor suckers. They're always jumping on the floor. It's so funny. I love that stuff. Anyway, enough of me. What are you saying, Fave? What are we doing there?
Well, I'm trying to get my PC back up because I'm on my phone.
Okay.
But no, I was just enjoying the memes and seeing where you're taking us here.
I'm taking you into the review.
Okay.
A year in pictures. We started the review. I started the review in the Brickathon. I just wanted to have a look and show people what I've done throughout the year.
Yeah.
Where we've been in all the various different locations, the various different variances in the damage to the buildings. Also, just to show how fruitful the year has been, we're showing. Grade A evidence. Again and again and again, that's my trademark, yes. I believe. So it's a good way because just to show you guys, because there's so much evidence goes out these days, and some of it gets, I think some of it gets lost because of and it will do because there's so many people pumping stuff out every day, and it's always nice to review your own work, because half the time I don't even review my own work. I get the evidence, I grade it, filter it, and then it's up on the show that night, and then it's in the group, and then that's it. I'm off to the next evidence hunt. So sometimes I don't really look too tough. So I just want to share with you just a review of some of my work that has been shown. It's all been shown. Everything's been shown. So
Laughing Eagle, excuse me.
Yes.
Can you turn the music down just a little?
I can, sweetheart. Don't worry.
Okay.
We'll go a little bit lower.
Just a little bit lower.
Maybe it might even just be that track is a little bit.
Oh, that's really low, huh?
No, it's not on yet. It's not on yet.
I know. I like it. It was just a little. I was really struggling to hear you talking.
Hey, you're good. You're good. Don't worry. I'll just change this to play, baby, play.
Oh man.
What's up with you?
Oh, Davros got a strike. He's off for 30 days.
Deborah does?
Well,
Davros.
on Facebook.
Davros, yeah.
Oh,
Davros. He got struck. He's in jail on Facebook.
Yep, post comments for 30 days.
That ain't no news.
I know.
He's always doing that. He's always getting himself in the jail. He's got his own kid.
Oh.
He's a soldier.
You have to expect it. Of course, he's a soldier, and if you're a soldier, you get yourself shadow banned and all the rest of the stuff. I believe I'm shadow banned as well. Some people I see in my post until 3 days later.
I can't even post on the stream. I try to post and it doesn't even show up.
What do you mean, in the chat or a
Yeah.
show?
Yeah, in the chat.
Another channel. I have 5 now.
Yeah.
I'm catching up to everybody. Yeah, you gotta
going strong. See how addictive it can be, and how focused you can get about stuff. Distance Patty should tell you. She'll tell you. It can be it just draws you in, and you get deeper and deeper, and you just before you know it, you are a full-fledged meltologist. It's a wonderful thing to see. Anyway, yes. So it's a year in pictures. I started it off in the Brickathon. And as you all know, because it was so busy, I couldn't even get back in.
I know.
I had to sit outside.
I felt kind of bad. I said, "Geez, one of us."
No, don't feel bad. To me, it was a success. That I was had to sit outside because it meant there's other people up there. It's not about me. The platform is there for other people to share and to use wisely. Mm-hmm. I don't want no showboating. Not needed. So it was a pleasure for me to just sit there and just watch you guys and see the evidence flow in and the camaraderie and the connections. It's great. So it's no problem.
That's what it's all about.
And please don't forget Brickathon 2.0, 30th of September. It's about 5 weeks away now, something like that.
So is that a Friday?
Saturday. I'll always throw it on a Saturday.
I don't think so. Wait, I got a calendar.
Might be Friday.
I got a calendar. Let me just look again.
Let me go and have a look myself.
The 30th is a Friday.
There you go. Sorry, a Friday. I thought it was a Saturday. I'm directing you wrong. It's a Friday. Is it Halloween as well that weekend?
Yeah. I think.
Of September or October?
Oh, October.
September. No, September.
The September 30th is a Friday.
Yeah, that's cool. That's all right. That's all right.
If you want to do it on the Saturday, then it's the 1st of October. But it's
no. The flyer's already out.
Yeah.
The flyers are already out, Pat. You can't change those now.
Okay, Friday. Okay.
Yeah, it's
That's
a Friday.
cool.
It's a Friday. Last day of the month. I'm not superstitious, but last day of the month. I don't believe in all that hocus pocus, you know.
I don't either.
I don't believe in all that, you know. Oh look, there's two magpies. Oh my.
Oh, there's a black cat. Oh, who cares?
Yeah, you know.
I like black cats, actually. I got black cats.
It's just a cat who happens to be black, and that's it. No other reason. And you know, these people will find connotations in all sorts of bloody silliness. But go and put them in front of a melted building, they can't see it. You know, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Anyway, let's get rolling. My ice cold drink is getting warm. So I'm talking. You get me talking. Here we go. Boom. You can tell me when you see that.
Yeah. Got it. Nice melt.
So again, we were looking at flow lines of buildings. Mm-hmm. The buildings melting over. These here are apertures. Look, there's an arch here right in the corner. Right in the corner. And of course, this is all compressing down to the apertures are getting squashed, and it just don't look like apertures. Look, there's one here.
Yeah.
One here, and then the colour itself, carbon 14 look, the redness. See, it's incredible. Damage. Archway here that's buckling at the bottom. Again, this is a year in pictures, various places, and I'm not really interested in where a place is, the name of it, who built it or who didn't build it. To me, it's all melted buildings. I'm looking at the damage is more important to me, because I'll tell you, everywhere is damaged. And that is my answer to all these people keep asking, where's this, where's that? And occasionally I'll give you the location, but it's everywhere is the answer.
I just say in the melt.
Yeah, in the melt. Again, look at these lines of melt here, drips, just like candle, dripping down the side. This is an aperture here. This is, I mean, look at the ground. This is brick ash.
Yeah.
Little pieces of brick that hadn't cooked are now very compressed and very looking like slate. See brick lines back here, brick lines here. It's all over the place. Come on, little computer. Here we go. More brick lines, more
Wow.
Melted apertures twisted here. This is not viscosity here. These are apertures and brick lines. The colour, brick ash on the ground, satin brick flood. Well, let me go just this archway at the bottom, look, apertures above it, brick lines. I mean, and to me, we can only go by our own opinions. Excuse me, for my disgusting nature. We can only go, but this event was not long ago.
No.
Right, it wasn't long ago, and we keep seeing, you know, even in different stages of damage, in the different stages of damage, we can have fairly new looking buildings with incredible damage to them that they shouldn't have. And then you get the other extreme where you've got the buildings totally blasted out, totally crystallized, you know, and huge seas of brick flood. So the variance in the damage is incredible when you look at it. And these were buildings, look, reduced to butter. The brick lines here.
Looks just like it too.
Yeah.
Look at that.
And these wonderful Italian glass ice creams. You know, one of those. Incredible. All building. Look, these are all brick lines for a huge building that's melted. They can't see it. They don't want to understand it, but it's the truth.
Yep.
That's the truth of the matter. How can we find this evidence on such a consistent basis over a whole year and show it every night? And there's people who've been showing evidence a lot longer than that. What is going on here?
Wow. Yeah.
Building.
Yep.
Rock curtain. Apertures.
Wow. That's a real good one too.
Apertures. This aperture here is expanded outwards. Look, look, these ones are expanded inwards above this aperture here. It's just everywhere. And then the stains. Look at the scorch marks.
Yeah.
Huge rock curtain. Look how it's rock curtain in here.
Yeah.
This one, just on this little piece. And this is dead. And then you look here. That's a straight line here.
Yep.
And here. Straight lines. So this is the sides of a part of the building. The top is melted and rock curtained over itself.
Yep.
And it's been replicated all the way across, obviously. huge melt. Again, you can't put buildings in there.
Yeah.
I think I've been very blessed this year with evidence.
You have, and I've been very blessed to see them.
I think I say to Dino all the time, I think these pictures are hunting me.
Yeah.
Because
how many pictures do you have an idea how many pictures roughly, ballpark figure, from the whole year you've shown?
There's
wow.
Thousands. There's 3,000 pictures in this file alone of the year, and I've got another one with another 3,000, so that's 7,000 pictures.
Wow.
The real question is, how many pictures have you seen?
I haven't seen them all because I've only been watching it since April. So.
Yeah, so you're in for a treat then. You're in for a treat. But I say conservatively, I've looked over. Well, not me, but Spartan. He's looked over at least 2 million pictures. At least.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
At least.
And so over 300 streams and growing, almost 400 now.
And then top that up, we're not even talking about the videos. That's just the streams.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've been working hard. We've been working hard to try and get this out there. You can't say we've been lazy. You can't say we're doing it for ego, because even ego will get a bit bored with the repetitiveness.
Yes.
This is about focusing, about trying to wake people up, and that's why there's so many streams and so many
Absolutely.
videos, and that's why we've now got a plethora of wonderful meltologists, because there are people woken up, people have got involved, and people want to shout out the truth. It's great,
Right.
absolutely great. And again, as we look at this picture, these are the remnants of this huge building, this huge grid component, but they're rock curtained over, been trapped in there with the melt from above. It's all coming down on top of each other, closing itself in. And of course, there is no way that you can tell me some primitive man managed to find ladders big enough to be building stuff like this, or tools, and where did they get bricks from anyway? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Just don't make no sense.
Wow.
Look at this shit.
I remember this one.
Wow.
Look at this crazy melted building. And your geologist won't see the apertures. He won't see the buckling apertures and doorways and windows. He won't see those. You know, look here. Just this area of brick lines.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not even looking up here, because Eagle Eye should be spotting all of this shit here.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me. Look, this building melted downwards and twisted. Look at the twist from the center. This is a total different angle to this. This is laying down. This building is laying down.
Yeah.
It should be vertical. It's laying down, where it's melted down. It's buckling down with the weight, density and buoyancy again. We forget the weight and the pressure, and it's now buckling and slipping downwards into the brick flood. That's an incredible picture.
It is.
Look at the apertures everywhere. I mean, come on. This is not a natural phenomenon.
No.
Wow.
Those two
Lady
top
Luck.
ones just set the pace for the flow. I mean, you can see them shifting in their own.
Dean, look here where I'm circling. Can you tell me what this is here? Where I'm circling the bottom.
Yeah, I got you.
What is that?
That looks
That
like
looks like-
is that a column?
It looks like a column with a ledge on it and a ledge underneath,
It is.
Yeah.
and something supporting on the top. So you've still got a column here, and there's a block sticking out the wall here.
It is.
To the
Absolutely.
right of it. So it's telling you this is a building, 100%. I believe that might be a column here as well.
And over to the left of that too, another column. Go to the left a little.
Yep, I see it, Patty.
Here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's there. Looks like
Wow.
an arch. Looks like it's on the column on an arch. Look, because it bends at the top, and it's circular on top with the shadow on top of that. Again, look at the front here. Just here, there's an arch. You still
Oh, yeah,
got
you
the
can
brickwork
see that
around the
one good.
bloody arch. Oh my
Yeah.
god!
Yeah.
You see, this is what happens. You've got so much evidence, you don't review it properly. You don't analyze it properly. You know.
Deb says,
so-
popping out to go look for Ellison Rock. Love you guys, Patty. I'll be in early tomorrow.
All right. See you tomorrow, sis.
One love. See you later, Debs. Have a good trip and be safe. And as I say, we you know, on reflection, on review, we look a little bit closer, and this here is definitely building here. The more I look at this little area here, anyway, we know everything's melted buildings anyway. We don't need. Oh my god. We
Fuck yeah.
We don't need fucking geologists to tell us anything when it comes to the topography of this realm, because we know what happened here. Sorry, I forgot all about this picture.
That's just incredible pic right there, man.
Yeah, volcanoes did it with erosion afterwards, but you know, we can see. We just look here, brick lines.
Yeah,
it's brick lines. It's a building, obviously. These are ghost apertures here. This brick line goes all the way in here, and I mean, look at this arch. This is a horseshoe magnet. This is a horseshoe magnet, and look how it's expanded inwards. Left and right side have come in, so it's closed up the actual aperture. That's why it's that size.
That's crazy shit.
Incredible.
Look how it just balloon rocks out on the top and just wraps around to the right and follows that. That's crazy shit, man.
Here, at the top here, totally cooked at the top. Shit, it's like it's been chewed like toffee at the top. Incredible. You see brick lines everywhere, of course. And then you've got the people here at the front giving you scale. Dean, can you stop heavy breathing, please? I don't appreciate it.
I wondered who that was. It wasn't me.
I know him. He's getting himself all worked up. That's what that is.
Yeah.
Sorry, Dino.
Oh.
I could just hear.
It's just crazy shit, man. When you,
It's not date night. It's not date night. He's off. But what a wonderful example of what happened to these buildings. It's unrecognizable to the layman, to the people who don't know. It's unrecognizable. When we start pointing bits out to you, though, it starts to make sense. Again, it's the same place, same melted building. Incredible melt.
Look at how little that guy is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just tiny.
Yeah.
Tiny. I mean, these buildings were absolutely incredibly large, enormous, and they would have to be if you look at that. If you look at what we've got left, if we're considering what we've got left is all melted building and brick flood, they'd have to be enormous, absolutely enormous, which they were. Just think of Everest, how big that is, and that is only a shard of what the size of the real building. I mean, here, look, oh my days. What? Are you for real? Are you still with us, Dean?
oh yeah. Oh,
you're just holding your breath.
It's mesmerized. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
You know me.
Look how it blew up like a cake. It blew up like a cake, this one. And some, where you get holes in cakes, this is what happened. The air has come out up here. The air has come out, blown the hole in it. Look at the sat in the brick flood. Incredible. When I see sand, I just think brick flood. Straight away, I don't think of sand. I just think of the viscous state. Straight away, I don't think of it as a solid state. I think of it in its liquid viscous state. I mean, look how big these openings are. Look, this is a full size SUV. I think that's what they call them, and you could probably fit one of those in there. Wow, this is incredible. This is what happened to the buildings. They're now unrecognizable. So now they're unrecognizable. They can sell you any story.
Yeah.
Right.
Melted buildings.
And they have.
And they have, of course. Because mountain, it just means a pile of something.
Mm-hmm.
A pile of something. They left out the pile of melted bricks. That's what it is. And if you don't believe this is a melted building, why is there a brick underneath it here?
Yeah.
Look at this piece of it. It's a Titan. It's a Titan's face. Get out of here. This is viscosity. This is the melted red bricks in a liquid or semi-liquid state. The air is trying to escape, blowing holes in it, and it starts to separate. High temperatures. Look at the colour. High temperatures.
Oh yeah.
Very crystalline. It's very crystally looking, very coral looking. Here we have some of these conceptual artists' renderings of future worlds, or what happened here, because look down here at the bottom. We've got all the sunken buildings here at the bottom. Where's the rest of the? How did they build this one here in the top here? Don't happen, does it? And look, there's a piece of building structure up here. But it's just interesting to me how they always seem to depict it like
You
this.
see the guy at the top of that tower?
Let me go back. Let me see.
If you can, yeah. Right on the left. Look at him hanging on.
Yeah. Oh, he's got long arms, isn't he? He's
Right.
got very long arms.
But I mean,
Very
it's melting
odd-shaped
from the
arms.
bottom up. I mean, did he try to, live? He must have.
Yeah, try to
somebody
get
else
out of the way of the
was
melt.
there.
Yeah.
Jeez. Wow.
As I say, these conceptual artists, they must be getting it from somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, look, melted building. Look, just the same as a melted building. Yeah, they're going to say, well, it's mountains everywhere. Yeah, but okay, you took your you've got your ideas from mountains. Look, sunken in the brick flood.
Yeah.
You've got
Mm.
pyramids here, grid components. You see the columns, and your winged.
Mm-hmm.
It's not statues of a person, but he's got wings. I believe they look like wings.
Yeah. Have a good night, smoking in G-sharp, Brick Love.
Hey.
Yeah, Brick love smoking. Hope you're all right, mate.
Got to go feed the crew.
Yeah.
Oh, we probably be still on by the time they come back. Here we go. Look, another melted building again. They always seem to want to depict them melted and leaning and covered in shit and all broken pieces everywhere. Another man, look here.
Mm.
Another man with his sigil high in the air. All the same.
Wow.
Look, grid component. This one is not faring too well. Look at the runoff of the melt here.
Yeah.
The runoff of the melt. They're even doing the runoff of the melt. It's crazy. Anyway, it's just a review. We'll stop and investigate the really, really interesting ones. But we just hairbrain it through because, as I say, there's over 3,000 pictures in this. I'm not doing all those tonight. I guarantee you that much.
We'll be here till tomorrow morning. Yeah.
Oh, it'll be just a brickathon just on my own.
Yeah.
Can't do that. Oh, the mafia will be. They'll be ringing me when it's.
Oh,
time,
they won't
believe
let
you
you.
me.
No.
No, I've got no choice in that matter. Listen, the phone will go, and they expect results, so I have to come off. No matter what I'm doing. Again, look, metal building, piece of metal building here. It's a tower. Another tower there. Another tower there. You see this all over the room. All over the room. Again, look, huge bricks turned to blocks. We've even got the colour right here at the bottom. Scorching. Brick ash. Look, towers. Archways here on the ground. Why would you keep depicting it like this? Look at this even more. Look at the heat damage that's depicted.
Oh, yeah.
Look at it melting down the sides here.
Mm-hmm.
Trapped in the melt, these towers. Huge towers. Huge towers.
Mm-hmm.
How big these ones are out here. And they've got the brick damage. It's got the brick damage. I think they protest too much.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. Look at that.
Okay, we see this. I've shown you plenty of this kind of real life pictures, and here we have it in depiction. Brick ash everywhere, melted buildings, brick lines. Buildings leaning back. Look, this one's leaning back. Very persistent. Oh my gosh.
Oh, no.
As I said, this is conceptual art. Someone painted this or drew this or however they came up with it. But this is very interesting here in the centre.
Mm.
Very, very interesting. And how this piece here, if you look close, it's got an archway here.
Yeah.
Right here's an archway. Incredible. This just looks like Arizona to me.
Yeah. It does.
It's like Arizona. It just looks like Arizona because obviously Arizona hasn't got this huge piece here in the centre, but it's got all of these kind of things, pieces of melted buildings stuck in the brick flood. Plenty of them. Look here, the melting, how it's melted down into everything.
Yeah.
In layers. Crazy. I'll move on. More of the same, like brick flood. Brick flood. The surviving city. That's what it was like. That's what the city centres are, survivors. Sitting on brick flood. Oh, wow.
What's in the sky? Are those like
This?
dirigibles?
Oh, could well be.
They look like it, Patty.
It looks like kind of technology's done here.
Yeah.
These might be the only things that can move around, these dirigibles, as you say. Looks like it looks like there's another one there. I hope so. It's dust on my telly. But I need to get my Mexican cleaner in again. Again, what I found interesting was this green area, brick lines.
Mm-hmm.
That brick lines, look.
Oh, yeah.
Brick lines. All things catch my eye. They all catch.
Oh yeah,
They
love
all
it.
catch my eye. Conceptual art. Look, how many times have you seen this scenario? How many times have you seen these pictures of the pocket of survival at the top and all the damage underneath?
Mm.
Here we have it again. Look, see, we've got these small ones sunken in the brick flood here. Look, sunken in the mess. Wow. Again, all the same. It's just these guys that come up with this. You know, they're getting it from somewhere. These look like bricks in here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like bricks. And then look at the damage to the bottoms. Great. Look. They're all depicting this. I believe they're depicting the event.
I do too.
I believe they're depicting the X Factor.
Yes, I do too. And
It's
you know,
just got that.
whoever these people are that drew these, you know, if they're able to tap in their consciousness, because we are all one, if they can tap into the consciousness of what happened, that's what these are from, I believe, you know.
Yeah. They're definitely getting it from somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, to have this kind of melt here. Look at the melt in here.
Yeah.
Separation. Brick lines here. I mean, we see this so often. All this dripping, melting block lines here. Look on this piece on the right. Brick ash.
Oh yeah.
They're getting it from somewhere. I mean, look at this here. The melt up here. This wall leaning backwards. Of course, they're only drawings and depictions, but they seem to be very accurate.
Oh yeah.
I mean, look at this shit. Are you saying this? They're not trying to tell you this building melted? Look at this shit.
Oh, look at the dragon on the top of
Yeah,
it.
see him up
Yeah.
there. And I believe there used to be dragons here, but they were then the name was changed to dinosaurs.
Yeah.
It's written documented history. You've only got to go and look it up and find out yourself. Don't have to believe me. I'm only a mental widget. And here we go. Look, you see, look how the melt coming just closing over the door. Sorry, the aperture here. And look down here, more waves of melt. Look to the left.
Yep.
You hear me say it all the time. A sea of brick flood. Look, very accurate. Domes everywhere. Look as well. Towers and domes. Tech on the top. Look.
Yeah.
Come on now. Yeah, more melted building. See this everywhere. We see it all the time. It's par for the course.
Give me some of that.
I'm sorry, but when I put the file together, I just put everything in the file. So you're going to get a few memes, I would have thought, because they were in the file. Oh man, everything's leaning. Look at this lean. Wow, done it well. Fantastic winged angel here, but no head. That one's leaning as well back here. And again, towers to the domes everywhere. Look, towers to the domes. This part of the grid didn't survive. Look back here. Don't look like nothing like this in front, but they were all the same pieces. Stuck in the melt. I'm melted. They're telling you something. They're trying to tell you. Look, dirigible. Look. Hey, dirigible.
Yeah, I see them.
See them?
I was looking at the water pouring out. I was looking at the water pouring out of the side.
I know. I mean, this is what we always say, that the water is coming from the damaged buildings, not anywhere else. And here they're showing it to you quite clearly. It's incredible. And look how what is sat on this huge outcrop in here. It's incredible.
Yeah, but look at the airships. Wow.
Yeah. It's great, isn't it?
Wow.
Oh, we had tech.
Oh yeah.
We had
Sure
tech.
did.
Don't believe these liars. We had tech. Where are we now? Oh, look at this. More, look.
Look at how much brick ash. Holy moly. Look at the guy on the horse over there, little teeny guy.
Yeah.
Wow.
It looks like an ant. It looks like a bloody ant.
Yeah.
Compared to all this madness that's here. And of course this building, because look, you can see they put the cross here and you can see the windows and everything. It's all shrouded in the rock curtain. It's great. And this one, look, shrouded in the rock curtain.
Yep.
This is completely cooked at the front, but behind we still maintain the structure. Great.
Wow.
This is real though.
Yeah, that's real. No depiction
This
there.
is the return to the land of the real. But you know, life imitating art, or is art imitating life? Is the question. It's the question, because boy.
Yeah.
There is no telling me about mountains, because there ain't no such thing. He says with a gulp of his wonderful cider. Again, you got the building is cooked. You got a little fragment at the top that hasn't cooked as much, and then density and buoyancy, as you know, it came back down. It trapped this segment of the building and laid on the top of it.
Yeah.
That's why it looks like it is. It wasn't caveman. No one chiseled it in there or laid bricks in here or any other of the silly schemes that you might think. This is X factor damage. X factor damage is what you're looking at. It's not volcanic damage. It's not, you know, any of that geology crap. You can throw all that out the bloody window. Not having it anymore.
No.
Right? Not having it anymore.
It's painfully obvious that it is not that. You know, it's the melted buildings.
It couldn't be that in a million years. It's all melted buildings and brick flood. Everywhere we look. I'll zoom through these. You know, when you see these old sites now, as a meltologist, your eyes should light up, because you know it's all melted buildings.
Yeah.
You know, all these discoveries about, we've unearthed another underground city. Well, it will be underground, because it's under the bloody brick flood.
Yeah.
There's no surprise in me. It's all under. Look, you can see this is building. Look, clear building structures. Look, it's an aperture there. Columns here. It's incredible when you look at it with new eyes. When you see brick lines, look at the bricks down here, please. Are you having a laugh with me? Look, you can see the columns here, and the way the bricks expanded outwards to fill them. Here.
Yeah.
Same here. These are columns filled out, rock curtained over the top, dripping down. You can see the melt on the top of this tower. Back here, more building structure, apertures. Wow. These bricks are cray. I love to see bricks. Oh my. I forgot about these.
I remember those.
A young kid here sat on a piece of melted building, looking at a melted building. No? Apertures. Staining. Aperture. It looks like there might be building fragments here. And how did they get this one in? Building fragments here. Looks like it might even be top of a wall here or something. But it is a melted building. I forgot about these bloody pictures. I really did. Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Wow.
You can tell it's biological. It's biological. That's fucking bricks, mate. Look, I can see. Sorry about my language. I can see bricks, mate. That's what I can see. You know, you're going into cubits. It's going into cubits here.
Yeah.
You know, it's changing its shape from the brick, and it's starting to go into that hexagonal pattern again.
Oh yeah.
This is what your earth is made of. It's made of bricks. Heat damaged bricks. You look at see the expansion here in the bricks. These are expanding together at the top here. All this is heat expanded bricks. Going cubit, that shape, vertical shape. And it's done by oh my days, I forgot about this shit. Oh my days.
Look at that.
No.
Wow.
That's Tyrannosaurus Rex right there.
It must be good for Patty because Patty may not have seen this before. These are coming back.
These are awesome. Yeah.
These flashback moments. These are flashback moments for me because I'm starting to remember the shit now.
I'm laughing. They put a light on the very top of it, like a lamp light. Look at the very top. Right at the. It looks like there's a light up there.
Yeah, they put a light in here. Oh man.
Yeah.
Is that a person? Is that a person there?
I think so. Good grief.
Looks like a person. Right there. It's like a man with black trousers and a white shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Shows you how big this is. And it's melted building sunken into the brick flood. The bricks are all expanding. They're going into the cubit pattern.
Yep.
These are rows of bricks that you're looking at here.
Yeah.
Man, wakey, guys.
Wow.
Wakey.
Ooh, I remember this one. That was, yeah.
Oh, listen. I need to do more reviews. I've got all this shit.
And for all us newbies, like you said, then us new people,
it is good. It is good for because if you only just come into the game 3 months or 5 months or whatever it is, as Patty says, you might not have seen this stuff. But again, we're telling you, all topography is melted red brick buildings. Look at this. This is all bricks. What else could it be? It's not. You cannot tell me this is sedimentary layers. It's just not happening. Right? It does not fit what we're seeing. Look, it does not fit with what we're seeing. This is a building, the remnants, the top of the building. Look at the brick lines. Look at the brick lines.
Yeah.
All around here. What sedimentary layers don't do this. And if it's sedimentary layers, where's the rest of it? Where's the rest of it? Right, you over there, you stop there. Don't move any further. We don't want you to be sedimentary lines anywhere else. Just this one little rounded spot. It don't make sense. None of it ever makes sense. Again, look, Seal Island, and it's a piece of this outcropping of this melted building behind. And this is melted building. And it's now home for these wonderful, wonderful creatures. Again, look at it closely. It's melted brick. Melted brick. But look here, look at this piece of this building leaning back. This is leaning back.
Yes, it is. Man.
Huge A-frame coming down from this side. See all the indentations here. See the ghost in here, even under the grass of the apertures at the top here, above my arrow. I won't zoom it. We've got far too many things to see again. This wonderful place. And it just proves time and time again what we're saying, that buildings melted like butter. And that by all intents and purposes, there's not much left. Everything's underneath our feet. Again, this is the same thing. This is melted brick. It's got that coral look because the outside shell is cooked and the inner walls have expanded and churned together. Oh man.
Oh yeah.
How and why?
Yeah.
How did they build it and why? What purpose does it serve all the way up there? They're going to tell you, well, because it's got a higher vantage point.
Yeah.
But they're not going to come and fight you up there. They're going to come down here at the bottom. By the time you come down to the bottom, they're gone. It's crazy. It don't make no sense militarily. No, and again, look at the apertures. Look, closed in one here, circular one here. Look, underneath windows. There's apertures all over this place. And again, this is just a pocket of survival that didn't. When the heat was rising, the electrical charge, it was churning up the bricks, making a balloon rock. It flew up the side of the building. Then it stopped. Believe it or not, it stopped because it could have quite easily carried on. But that electrically charged fervent heat dissipated real quick, and then it densified. Archway down here. What the hell? Not even more here. Keep on looking, you keep on seeing. You keep on looking and you keep on seeing. Everything in our world, the topography that you are walking on is a melted building. Case example here. You think Mother Nature would throw this up? You're crazy.
Right.
Look, look.
Mm.
Oh my, oh my.
Oh wow.
I forgot about this. This place is Russia, I believe, somewhere in Russia. I
Mm.
believe. I can't remember offhand, but I think it's Russia. But again, it's just showing you the topography is all melted building. Look at this. Look back here. Huge building back here, just melted and gone.
Yeah.
Rock curtained over. Oh my. How does that look? Carbon 14 stains. Telltale signs
Mhm.
of heat. Look what happened to these buildings.
Wow.
Are you looking? Are you not gasping? Because I'm gasping.
Oh.
I'm in awe.
Look at this shit.
These are
Look.
wonderful.
Patty, you're too
Yeah.
you're too kind. You're too kind.
Wow.
Oh bless you. It's just like I said. It's just to not wake people up because you like who never seen most of this, but it's just to remind them, how devastated this realm is.
Mm.
You know, yeah, we've got all this in front of us, but look at this huge building behind.
Yeah.
You know, how did this happen? This is not volcanic activity. This is not erosion or tectonic plates or glacial precession or any of the other madness that these people want to talk about. It's not petrified tree stumps, titans, or anything else. This is melted buildings.
Yeah.
Oh, see brick lines everywhere melting and people always want to overcomplicate things and not see the simplicity of stuff.
Yeah. Hey, Laughing Eagle.
Yes.
Doug Hickson says, Sunday fun day. Hello, fellow Meltology crew. I am Caro says, hello everyone. Good to see you. And Benny Boy says, this one is to show to Karen B in Austin. Yeah, that's Benny Boy knows. Benny Boy knows.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen, they can't put their faces out too far because they'll end up getting a black eye. I've got evidence for years. I ain't on the scene. I'm not like them. I'm not on the scene 5 minutes and start making big statements. And any statement I'll do, I'll back it up with evidence. And I have done from the beginning, and I will continue. Look what happened to these buildings.
Look at that.
These are bricks here, by the way.
I know.
Folks.
It almost looks like
I know
sacks of flour or something. It's all really.
I mean, it's not sacks of flour. In the war they put the sandbags up. That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah.
And but look at these ones here, totally different shape.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And as you go down, they get more elongated and more stretched because they're becoming viscous. These ones have gone flat over here. Look, where I'm circling, they're flat.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the melt on the top here, guys. This realm melted like butter. And if
Dean,
you don't see the evidence,
look at
you
the
don't
top.
see the evidence.
The ones in the back. Looks like there's all rocks standing up straight on the very top of those. See that?
Yeah. That's the reaction to That's the reaction to the electrical charge.
That's like on the walls I've been videoing.
Exactly, darling.
Yeah, exactly, Patty.
Ooh.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
So now you see it out in the wild. So now that gives you confirmation.
Yes,
gives you confirmation that yes, the correlation, it happens because of that electrical charge. And now when you see that, you start the electrical charge. Please.
Thank you. That's awesome.
What the hell? It's a Titan head. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
His body's all the way over there. He had a snake body. He's got fins all the way down here. I mean, come on.
Wow.
I mean, I'm not.
Makes
I'm
you
not
want to
gonna
just
call
go
that.
over to it and try to give it a good push, doesn't it?
Yeah, see if it'll roll over. I mean, I don't like to call out people's names who I don't believe in their stuff, but you got people called it red brick, all sorts of stuff.
I know.
I know.
You got people telling you they're dragons that go across the whole of North Africa and stuff. And I've looked in that area. I looked at that particular part where this guy said it was a dragon, and it's not. It's brick lines and brick flood and you look at the heat differentials. That tells you a lot. It tells you it's melted.
Yeah.
Right.
You look closely, even if you just go into North Africa, into that area where he says that there's a dragon, and you look at the eye of the dragon, and they're quarrying in there.
Mm.
Yeah.
They're quarrying it in the eye of that dragon. And when you look at what they're quarrying, it's all melted bricks and melted buildings and brick ash and all the rest of it. So, we know what we see. We don't have to make stuff up, and we certainly will always say what we see. I mean, what do you see? Please What do you see in this picture?
Mm-hmm.
What natural event can do this? How did this happen? Where is the volcano to make this then?
Mm-hmm.
Why is it so selective in its patterning? You know, if a volcano is spewing all this stuff up, this magma up from the center of the earth, why is it so bloody uneven there all the time?
Mm-hmm. Or are there windows and doors and arches and shit?
Yeah, of course. I mean, you know,
Brick
we know it's
lines
all buildings,
yeah.
but you know, when you're challenging, there's this geological rubbish that they keep trying to shove down your throat.
Oh yeah.
Again, you're looking at tops of melted building. The brick lines in here.
Mm.
See the carbon 14 here. Look at the top. The top is very, very light coral.
Yeah.
Light coral. And it makes you laugh because then they'll just blanket a whole area. Oh, well, it was underwater.
Yeah.
And then when the water's receded, this was what it was left. I mean, wow. This is not anything to do with that. This is to do with the X factor. Look at the waves that come out here. Give it up the go. It's just flowing back down. Incredible. Oh,
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Patty's in for a treat tonight, I'm telling you.
I don't know where to look this so much.
That's what I mean. It is a lot to take in.
Yeah.
You know, once you know the main principles and that, everything fits to the pattern of what meltology is. Heat, electrical charge, buildings reacting because of the piezoelectrical effect. That's what happened. It's like a runaway train. So all these things blew up from the inside out. Oh, please. How did Mother Nature come up with this concept then?
Right.
How? It doesn't make no sense. I have nothing but contempt for geologists and structural geologists and all of their ilk, because the facts have been in front of them for a very long time. They've had the best so-called education. They have the best fucking all money backed, all sponsored. They have the best equipment, and yet they can't come and tell us what they see properly.
Right. Cairo says, I've seen it, walked on it, and broke it with my hammer. Yep.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. I mean, look again, melted buildings. The concept is so easy. Just think of a whole world full of buildings, all interconnected, all being powered by the etheric energy, and then something happened to the grid that they were plugged into, and it blew the system, and everything plugged into the system, and you have varying degrees of damage to the buildings that were plugged into the system. It's huge tops of melted buildings stuck in a brick flood, melting downwards, getting smaller and smaller. Then it stopped. Then the energetic energy stopped, and it densified quickly. Case proven here. You're looking at a side of a building that's kind of leaning back on itself as well. It's kind of rock curtaining over, but it's leaning back a bit. And you can see untold apertures and ghost apertures in the face. These are not coincidental. This is what buildings have. They have windows and doors.
Mm-hmm.
Look back here, this piece. Nearly gone.
Yeah.
Wow, and the rock, the A-frame that's coming off of this part of this building. Do you know what? These topography pictures of the landscape, they blow me away more than the buildings, the actual surviving buildings that you can see. You know, the transitioning of the bricks into blocks.
Oh yeah, you can get lost in them. You just look at
these topography pictures, they just draw me in like nothing else. I tell you, and I've seen some pictures, mate. Again, look at this terracing of the melt of the bricks. Look, expanding and getting more and more compressed as they expand out away from the main body of the building. Brick lines, carbon 14 stains. You see the ghost apertures in here. There's one here spinning around. See it, Dean?
Oh yeah,
It's spinning around. It's being expanded and pulled in all different directions. Made it spin around. And even back here in the forest, look, more melted buildings with huge staining on it. Oh man.
God, I'd love to see that without all that green.
Aperture here. Yeah, I know. Imagine in the winter. Fuck. It was crazy. Again, this look, more landscape. Everything that you walk on. You're walking up here. This is all underneath you. All melted building underneath you. And again, look, there's the irrigation system still pumping water out. So might be a little arch down here. We'll fly through these. Explain the ground.
Right.
Yeah, because when you look at the ground is actually all melted building. So that's very easily explained. But if you don't know meltology, you won't be able to explain the ground. You'll come up with all kind of different stupidness. And again, this is building for the block lines.
Yeah.
Again, topography is melted building. Look, carbon 14 same brick lines, compressed brick lines. Heat traveling up from the bottom, taking over the side of the building. We see it all the time. Again, more heat expansion. It does look nothing like a building, but look, there's an archway there.
Yep.
All the same, look. Heated, melted building, expanded, blowing up like a balloon. Air escaping through the because of the viscosity and the heat. Air escapes, you'll be left with this surface, this pockmarked surface, but it's full of carbon 14. So sooner or later, this will be covered in plants.
Holistic media, one love, beautiful souls.
It is. Everyone's a beautiful soul. We're all beautiful people, mate. Especially those that come in on a consistent basis and give their precious time to come and get information and come and see the evidence and hang out. Just to hang out is you know, it's great. Love you guys. You're just the best. Again, we're looking at huge pieces of melted building here. Huge expansion in bricks. This is what happens. Look, you see the brick line here on this edge?
Yep.
Don't mess. It's all red bricks. Everything's red bricks up the side of the building here. The irrigation system is still working, water tipping down. But this edge here, you can see apertures. Look.
Yeah.
Apertures. And the redness as well gives it away. Building. Who said bricks can't expand? I hope Stuff Snoopy's watching. I hope he's seeing this. Where's Patty? I haven't heard Patty in a little while.
I'm right here. I was making tea. I'm sorry.
Oh, blessed. No, you're blessed. You're blessed. If you need some libation, get one. If you
somebody was at the door, and then I said, well, if I'm off the screen, I might as well make a cup of tea.
Yeah.
So I'm back.
Bless you. I don't blame you. I don't blame. We're just looking at this, Patty. Look at this red brick.
Yeah.
You know what? It's turning into a block. That's what's happening.
Wow.
It's turning into a balloon rock.
It's like a big scab.
Yeah.
You see the blistering?
Like,
you see this blistering here?
Yeah.
You see, this is exactly, Patty. It's the elephant skin. Look, the elephant rock. Look how red it is here. Look.
Yeah.
Man, I've been blessed with evidence this year. I tell you.
Wow.
Look at the top of a melted building. Look at water seeping in from somewhere, but look at the demeanor. It looks like the coral look again. Carbon 14 brick line here. Look.
Yeah.
Boom. Right inside that lip. Uh-oh. It's your petrified tree stumpers.
Oh yeah.
Petrified tree stump. Exactly. It is not a petrified tree stump. This is melted red brick. It's just crystallized. This is probably a column. Look at the ground, right? Because they'll tell you it's a petrified tree stump. This is petrified tree stump.
Wow.
We'll explain what's on the ground then. Brick ash and small pieces of red brick that didn't cook out.
Right.
So when it densified now, they stayed that shape, and then the smaller pieces turned into brick ash. That's what you're looking at. This is nothing to do with tree stumps. This is melted building pieces, crystallized. Again, look, top of a melted building in the brick flood.
Oh yeah.
See the runoff? You can just see the top of melt here on the top. underneath is brick ash. Turn to mud. It's slightly damp here, so it's mud. Mud is brick ash with moisture. Come on now.
Yeah.
It's a building. I know you don't recognise it as a building, but it's a building. This is not a petrified fish or anything to do with your pareidolia, mate. You see all sorts of shapes in there. Oh, it's a bird. Look, there's a wing there. And that's the beak. There's the eye. That's the beak. And there's his wing folded back. Behave yourselves. Go and take more medication. That's what you need. So to be so dismissive, but I've seen so much evidence now, I can be dismissive.
Yes.
Especially in the face of blind ignorance, when the evidence is staring you in the face. You know?
Yeah, it's bad enough dealing with geology. To deal with that kind of stuff is, it's just.
Of course. But this is why I insist we hit home runs every time, because then there's no arguments.
Yeah.
You can't tell me what it's not when I'm looking at brick lines here and carbon 14 saying, look at the edge here. This is edge of brick here.
Yeah.
Where I'm saying this little red bit is brick. There's the edge of a bit of skin, sorry. You've got the skin of brick here, little drip on the top of this first piece, and there's small pieces of brick. And look, you've got a bit of skin here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
In the middle of bloody nowhere. What happened? What happened? Oh my, what happened? Oh, you seeing that tower over there, Patty?
Yep.
This one here.
Yep.
Oh man. Oh, I remember this place. Look at this. This is cray.
Oh.
What, how and why is always the question. Why are you going to all that expense to build it there? What's it for?
Yeah.
What's it for? It's not even a lighthouse. It's not even a lighthouse. And then you've got a nice fancy bridge, and look at the melt. Look at the melt on the top of this clump of melted brick here.
Yeah.
Look, you see brick lines.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Holistic Media says, I see a mouse, laugh out loud, but I'm smoking.
I saw that. I saw that.
Oh,
Dr. LA0206, hey y'all, brick love to you, one love to you and yours. Welcome.
Yeah.
Again.
Big shout out to everybody jumping in the chat. Some new names that I've not heard before, but you're all welcome in the chill out zone. It's all about us. It's all about family, community, coming under the umbrella of Meltology. And, we're trying to do this every night, as we have done for the past year. Yeah, and look at this madness here. What? How did they do that?
Yeah.
How did they do that? Look at these blocks. These huge balloons. Incredible size of these. Some of these. And I mean, it's clearly this is expanded brick. There's no other way to get this here in this location. It's all part of this. This is the pocket of survival. Everything else is melted on this bridge. Everything else is melted. Look, you can even see piece of this same brickwork here. Look where my arrow is.
Yeah.
See this arrow?
Yeah.
That's here.
Yeah. And way over to the right from where arrow just was by the bridge. Go up.
Up here?
Up.
Here.
Right there, right across. See where it's right there.
Oh man. And here, look.
Yeah.
Great. Something here looks like an aperture here, but wow. These places just always fascinate. Here's a nice look. There's a nice picture.
Wow.
Oh,
There's a nice picture. Notice the steps here.
Yeah.
Why do we have steps that go nowhere?
Yeah.
It goes to nowhere. Well,
Yeah.
it didn't really go to nowhere, because what this is in front is the expansion of the brick coming out, closing up the archway, the opening here. The aperture's closed from the expansion of the brick. Look at this edge here. Oh my days! Look,
wow.
I just spotted this. It was, like I said, I don't analyze them enough. Look at this edge here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. How many right angles do you got there?
Yeah, that's a building. It's a building.
Yeah.
And you can even make out apertures. Look, closed up windows. Oh my God! And the ghost apertures down here,
Wow.
because it's rock curtained over the front of itself. Look, there's the rock curtain. It's bent upwards at the bottom here, closing everything in. Oh my days! I just see that.
Yeah. Sweet.
Wow. Look, and another piece back here leaning. Oh man, I've got to get off this picture. I've got to get off this picture. Otherwise, I won't be able to talk. I won't be able to speak tomorrow, is what I wanted to say. Good thing it's, and I need to be able to speak to it tomorrow because it's, don't forget, guys, 10:30 p.m. UK time. Brick Sisters are in town. Ladies' night. Ladies' night. It's going to be a hot ticket. Oh, man. This place. Are you seeing what we're seeing, Patty? Look at
I'm seeing all these people in the red shirts. Who are they?
Oh, forget them. I won't be. I'm interested in these balloon rocks down here in this arch. Look.
Yeah. Look at that.
All inside here, man. Wow. I think they must do charity work or something. Because why else would you be out here, all in the same t-shirts? That's some kind of charity or charitable event they're doing. Good on them. I'm all for charity. We need more charity amongst us. Oh man.
Yes.
Heat from the bottom. Heat from the bottom. Electrical charge. Bricks are churning. Bricks are expanding. Creeping up the wall, as you can clearly see. Another shot. As again, if you're just coming in, just doing a year in pictures, a review of my work for the year. Just quickly throwing down some of the images that I'm known for, and it's always good to go for myself to go back and have a look and still get goosebumps on some of the pictures that I show. Oh look, it's a good component. Yes. It's a lighthouse. It's not. It's a bloody clock tower that they've just repurposed. That's all they did. You can't build this here.
No.
Look at how scorched at the bottom.
Sorry, let me go back, Patty. Down here,
it's scorching at the
I've done this lighthouse. This clock tower quite a few times. I've got quite a few images, and you may see it crop up again in this batch of evidence. I mean, look at the arches down here. The archways, look.
Yeah.
Go. Down here, go. Why is that so low? Covered in shit. Look, it's got clinker on it. Clinker brick. Yeah, they think clinker brick is expensive, and all it is heat damage red brick. Grid component again, something into the mount. All the damage here to the corner. But as I said, most people might remember some of these. Oh, dear, look.
Oh yeah. Oh, I love it. I love it.
All day. Me and Dean always gasp when we see these types of pictures because he likes underwater stuff the same as me.
Yeah.
And it's just with Yandex and certain others, we get the quality now, so we can actually demonstrate.
Yeah.
We can actually show you that these are just tops of melted buildings.
Yeah.
And that didn't get submerged when the water level rose. I say it like that because there's still a furore about how this water level rose. But I think it's all these damaged buildings pouring in. I don't think it's displacement, as some other people think. I don't think it's torrential rain caused by the heat, making water vapor and all this shit, because we don't see the damage on that kind of volume of water would leave damage to the still viscous hot buildings, and we don't see that type of damage. But as I say, in my honest opinion, it's the buildings leaking from the damage from the X Factor. But in this particular picture, we can see the pocket of survival at the top. We can see the remnants of the grid component, all damaged and all stuck in brick flood. The interior of this grid component is filled to the brim with melted building, melted brick flood, as you can see. See the carbon-14 scavengers are in there. And then at the edge, it's actually crystallized. This is basically been blown, absolutely totally blown. And if you look at the around the bottom of the walls, you see how much damage it was all the way around. The heat rising from the bottom and taking it over with the balloon rocks moving up the walls. But the marvelous thing to me is out here to the left,
Yeah.
because you're seeing the actual top of the building here, the top of the melted building that didn't survive. The dark areas of the holes of deep water. So easy to figure out. So easy to figure out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh God! So I'm surprising myself now. I am surprising myself because I can't remember what's coming next. So it's kind of good. It's like
It's good to review, see?
yeah, it's like having you know, like pass the parcel, you know, something like that. Hoping it's going to land on you. Oh, it's me. Rip. Again, look, we see. First of all, how did they put this here with all this water around it?
Yeah.
That's not possible. Let's state the obvious things, you know what I mean? And then why there's archways down here? Not archways. They say, well, why is this archway twisted this way with a rebated aperture behind it? Come on, behave yourselves. Why have we got a window all the way down here? What's this window for here? Totally useless. What is all this damage here? Why do bricks turn to blocks? These questions need to be answered.
They do.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Where's the bricks? You're telling you're going to tell me they built it like that. How?
Right.
How? That's always the question. How did they build this? How did they get these bricks to be so flush in there in this shape? No way possible. No way possible. Oh my. Oh my, there's so much going on. I really want to linger on this.
No.
I do. Just look at the shit here. I'll just go here. Look. This is the top of the tower. There's the shape of it. The rest of it's gone. Look at the edge. See the edge all jagged here. And then underneath, what do we see? What do we always say is in interior walls churned out, crystallized.
Yeah.
Look here. Oh, days. Look at this big piece in here. Oh, man. Susie's saying that some medieval people did this. Why would they do this? And then they'll tell you, oh, yeah, well, we had to be tidal wave and it washed it all away.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's what it was. That's what it was.
That's how it happened. But you know what I'd say to them? Well, okay, you're saying that this was all washed out, but where's the rest of this wall?
Yeah. What's the rest of it?
Where's the rest of that wall? Tell me how you did that one. I'm really, really interested to know how you did that. Oh my days! They're always going to fall on their sword because they can't dispute the evidence and they can't wash the evidence away. Unfortunately, I hope people don't just get distracted and it loses its firepower, but I don't think it will. The more and more people get into it, the more and more people it'll start becoming a buzzword if it hasn't already.
Right.
Oh man, I remember this one too. Look at the damage to the wall on the right hand side to start with.
Yeah.
A lot of different stuff in this one.
Look at this cooked.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Rock curtain over.
And that.
Laughing Eagle, I'm here, but I got to mute for just a second.
Okay, mate, don't worry.
And that whatever that is, obelisk that's leaning, it's right there. Yeah.
It's going that way and then back up straight. Crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're bending that. Look.
Yeah.
Look,
yeah.
Bending that. Steps and that man
There's
down here.
nothing. Yeah. Wow.
Huge horseshoe magnet. Look at what's happening to the bricks in the top. Look what's happened to the bricks, and this is all heat expansion. Look at it. There's windows and all sorts going on here.
Around the windows.
Look at the expansion around here. This is an archway down here. Oh, listen, people, please wake up. This damage is just evident. It's so evident. You know, you can't not see it. You cannot dismiss it as some kind of aberration. Wake up. It happened. There was a civilization here before us, not long before us. Our forefathers. And this is what happened to the realm. Come on, look at this.
Look at this.
Oh, my days.
Wow.
Yeah. Look around the whole bottom, not just this massive expansion here. Look around; it goes round at a level. The whole thing is cooked.
Yeah. Cooked.
Jesus. I mean, it's amazing that these buildings are still standing. There's another angle of the same building I showed a couple of pictures ago, just showing it goes all the way around. This is all cooked up, melted brick.
Wow.
As I say, the year has been very good to me when it comes to evidence. And sometimes, you know, those days, Patty, I'll get on the laptop and I'm not really inspired, you know. I just don't feel it because there's a certain groove I get into. Sometimes I just don't feel the groove. And then all of a sudden I see one picture and then I'm off. I'm off.
That's what happens.
I am off. Yep. And 5 hours later, I'm like, wow, where did that 5 hours go?
I do the same thing because for me, it'll be like, watch the show and then watch something else and look at more pictures. And it's 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. I'm like, I got to go to bed.
It is very compulsive. Yeah. It's very compelling. And, you know, I thank the spirits out there for sending help. You know, I say that way, for sending help so that I don't have to do so much, you know.
Yeah.
It's great to see so many channels up. Wonderful. It's great to see so many meltologists. It's great to see it's being chatted about now. Even with our haters and our debunkers, it's still being talked about.
That's right. That's right.
Because advertising is advertising, whether it's good or bad. It still serves a purpose. Even the fact that they took the stream, they took down the Brickathon, and they took James's stream down, it still serves a purpose. And,
did they take down the stream from James?
Well, I heard it was, but then I heard it's back up. So it might have just been a delay because I can't see anything in it. I mean, I looked at it because I could look at it on Facebook, and I couldn't see anything that was that controversial, really. But,
right.
You know, there was nothing to me. There was nothing controversial in the Brickathon, and they took that. So I guess it's because we're starting to get a bit more of a higher profile, and we won't go away. And you know, we keep on bringing new people on board, and we keep on expanding. So obviously, that kind of thing, they keep their eye on. They, you know, we've discussed it. Before that, you know, we think there's a few stool pigeons in the house. Not real eagles, but we'll weed them out as time goes by. But with this kind of truth, we're going to have to expect this kind of attention, I'm afraid, because we you know, people may not really realize it yet, but we are a very, very serious threat to the status quo.
Yes. Yeah. Definitely.
You know, inspiring people, giving people hope, and then being able to educate them on what they're seeing around them. Very serious threat. So this is why I say we have to tread like mountain goats about the way we approach stuff. We are still soul rebels, but we do it with elegance, and we do it without them trying to stop us every 5 minutes. We stay within their silly rules, but we can still be controversial. We can still be rebellious because we are challenging them with the sword and the spear of meltology. And they cannot run from that. I can't wait to get them pinned down. Can't wait. Nowhere to run. It's just on the end of the spear. Be great. Are you back now, James? I thought Dino. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I'm in.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Anyway, so let's get back to some more of the review. Again, this is another tremendous little place. Look at this crust of melted building on the top here. Churned out bricks on cooked out brick here. This is all part of this building here. That's melted down. So it had the X factor. It had the X factor again. Look, sunken down. Look, the steps go way down. And then look behind, more melted building behind. Brickwork's all cooked, turned to blocks. That's churned up at the sides here as it's going up. Man, I had to put a pathway in. I didn't have to put the pathway because that's already here. But I had to put the bloody white on it just to highlight the melt even more. Silly people. All good for us. I mean, look here, look. See the melt here. This is the melt. Look, see how it's mosaic. Look here.
Yeah.
At the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bricks. It's bricks. So the bricks turn the blocks up here.
You can see where it melted right there, where the balloon rocks came through from the right there, right
Yeah,
where
look.
you are. Look,
Yeah,
up
right
here.
here.
Yeah.
Another
Right,
patch
cool.
happening here. Another
Good
patch
eyes, Patty.
happening there. Good eyes, Patty. Very well seen. Very well seen. And you know what? She probably see more than I will because these pictures are probably brand new to her. To you, Patty. Sorry. Yeah, look at the arches.
Right.
Yeah.
All under your feet. Look, there's people there.
Yeah.
He's looking over.
And she's saying, "Go ahead, jump, Ralph."
yeah. You paid the insurance for the year.
Yeah.
That new Maserati looks good.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Couldn't help it.
Frank, mind
Poor
yourself.
Frank.
Mate, mind yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Notice she's walking away. All I heard was the screams.
Oh.
And my Frank was in the water. Oh, bless.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
Oh,
baby.
it's right.
Look at
Tops
this.
of the buildings. You cannot tell me that they built anything here. Because how do you do it logistically? Because you've got all around. If you believe their historical narrative, because they've always got a historical narrative that reads more like a Walt Disney script than anything that could ever be true and factual.
Yeah.
This is one hell of a picture because there's so much going on here that proves the fact that these are melted buildings that were submerged. The low-lying areas went under the water. The high areas stayed above the water. First off, let's go down here to the bottom of the picture. Look, archways under the water. Boom.
Damn.
Just the fundamentals. We keep showing it. Look, archway. Boom, 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 boom. It's all there. Look, archway there.
Yeah.
Look, 2 archways there. Boom, boom. Listen, we don't play when it comes to evidence. Look, walls under the water. Look, there's a wall.
Yeah, I
This
was
is a
looking
wall.
at that. And the other one, yeah.
This is probably a walkway, this one, but it's under the water.
Yeah.
How do you put this building in here? All written, and don't forget it's sunken. It's sunken. You can clearly see it's sunken. This part is well low. Top of the melted building, my friend. Everything, the low-lying areas were flooded by the rising water. When this event happened, there was no water here. That's how we know. Yeah, more of the same.
Yeah.
Look at the melt off from the top of this, and there's structure on here as well. Look,
Yeah.
it's like it's a mountain. No, it's not. It's a melted building.
Yes.
It's a melted building, and this melted building is joined to this building, but you can't see the joint because it's covered over with the water, the rising of the water. I mean, this is beautiful here.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Look at all of these apertures down here.
Yeah.
Look at them all. Top of the building out here as well. There's all apertures in here as well. Man, this is what the divers have done when they go and dive through these grottos and stuff. It's melted building apertures, windows and doorways and passageways. That's what they're diving into.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Dean. Get your magnifier out, Dean.
Oh yeah, I'm on it. I'm on it already.
Oh man, look, this is all good. See the top of the building here? See
Mm-hmm.
the jagged edge
Yeah.
under the water line? Look, it's broken off and there's this rounded piece here. The top of the building, this is all dark, deep water here. Dark is all deep water. Man, look at this here. What's this here on the land? Look, on this piece here, it's one of these amphitheaters.
Yeah.
Right here. Look, grid components.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Grid components all the way across. These things were not for, as they like to, they may have used them later, if you want to believe the historical narrative, as arenas to fight people and all this business. But in their first instance, in their first incantations, these were grid components.
Yep.
And I believe it's to do with semantics, to do with sound. They were doing stuff with sound. This is all
Well,
grid
that makes more
components leading to this.
that makes more sense than seating for people.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. You're seeing it as seating now. You know, don't forget who's telling you it's eating in the narrative. Who's telling you it's eating?
Mm.
You know, the powers that be, the historians, they're telling you how it's eating. Don't forget they're the ones who put up this fake narrative. Don't believe anything that any historian's got to say, especially as it comes to the timeline. Okay, we now have buildings on the top that are new, but the melt is old. Top of the building at the edge here, look.
Mm-hmm.
See the top of the building here, this jagged edge is the top of the building. The dark, this is the deep water. The light colour is top of the building. It's very easy to understand. I mean, look, there's the building here, look, melting away. Look, the edge, the light and the dark. The light is the top of the building. The dark is the dark water, is the deep water.
Mm-hmm.
This is why we can. Oh man, Dean.
Oh yeah. I remember quite a few of these.
Yeah, Patty, me and Dean have got a thing for underwater, as you might.
I
guess.
do too. I love this. I love it. I love it.
And I've had this thing, Patty, for about underwater for a long, long time. But because at the time when I first started, we were using just Google, and it wasn't, the imagery was very poor. You couldn't pick out what we can pick out of Yandex now.
Yeah, these are spectacular.
Yeah,
Yandex is like having your cataracts removed.
Yeah,
oh, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, it's just a wonderful, wonderful aid for us now. And you know, I can't think of how much evidence we found just because of that.
Yeah.
Wow.
But again, we're seeing the remnant at the top, the fragment above the waterline, and as above, so below. That's what they're saying. As above, so below, and this is what they're describing here. You see the twisted aperture here. There's one here, huge arch here. There's a huge arch here. The top of the building here. See that jagged edge again. This is top of the building. Dark areas, dark deep water. Fantastic.
Oh yes,
absolutely fantastic. Look, brick lines running out this way. These are brick lines. Incredible.
Wow.
Oh my. Yeah, it's a building. These are all balloon rocks here at the bottom. That's underneath. You see the patch of green here. These are little trees, little forest.
Oh yeah.
And we know they only want to exist on carbon-14 enriched buildings, melted buildings. And you can tell this edge here is all wavy from the melt. Nice little gap between this piece and this piece. Yes, mate.
Oh no, I was just saying. Yeah, I see that. Mark says melted buildings incredibly easy to understand. Dean is definitely wet. You know what, Mark?
Oh, listen, Marcus. You missed his heavy breathing. He's already done the heavy breathing.
Yes.
Already, you've had that one. Don't get him started again. Again, more tops of melted buildings. Look at the colour here, carbon-14, and then look what's underneath. Top of the building, as always. Have to be resting on something. If they weren't resting on something, they'd be floating around, wouldn't they? Come on now. Well, they would be. They'd be floating.
Yeah.
Again, look at this wall here. How'd they build that? Pieces of the top of the building everywhere here. Under the waterline, you see these buckled apertures here. The bottom right-hand corner. See these dark areas? These are apertures.
Yeah.
Of the building. God damn.
Wow.
Oh, this year for evidence has been off the charts. Off the charts. Look at the side of this building here. These are huge block lines, by the way, that you see.
Oh, they're
in here.
massive.
Absolutely monstrous. And then look what's just left. This little piece at the top. Incredible. Incredible. How that didn't go under the water, but wow. No, you got to give it some for building skills, mate. For this type of event, you'd thought everything would be vaporized. Everything would just be flowing like just a sea of melt with nothing left. Again, on top of the tops of buildings that have been infested by plants. Look, what these are walls here, by the way, that you can see.
That's-
These. Well, I can see aperture in that one and aperture there. Just here, look. See this dark square? That's an aperture. And I believe that's one behind it. This is a wall. Look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See it?
All of that is the top of one massive structure.
Mm.
Incredible. And you know what's the incredible part is it's been there all the while.
Yeah.
It's been there in front of us all this while. And now, only now, is it starting to open up to us.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're starting to perceive it. I believe it's a great blessing that we've been given here.
Mm.
Yes.
You know, we're living in a world full of lies. Remember that. Everything is lie. Black is white, white is black. Up is down, down is left, left is right. It's just
Male is
all the
female,
conundrum.
female is male.
Yeah.
Dogs and
It's
cats
all
living
a
together.
bloody, exactly. It's all a bloody conundrum all the time. You know, you got to be like bloody Einstein just to bloody open your bloody cornflakes. So
Shit.
if you can find a truth that's real easy to understand, it's normally a correct one, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, it should not be over complex. You should not need to be worrying about quadratic equations just to understand methodology. It don't work like that. Even though you may want to call yourself a professor and all this business, but it does. It's very easy concept to understand. Look, this is sunken down.
Mm.
Sunken down. This is a grid component. And you can see the huge blocks underneath. Some of them even got the carbon 14 still in it. But look, this is France, I think. Look around it. See the other infrastructure. It's grid component esque. Grid component esque with these horseshoe magnets here, huge columns here, all the horseshoe magnets here. You've got a tower here. No doubt there's a dome somewhere. Look, there's domes over here. So this is all supposed to be working together, but it's been destroyed. So now it all looks separate, especially with the water coming in over the top now. This is now separated from here when it was all linked together.
Oh, I remember this one. Wow.
Of course, memory joggers.
I mean, look at
Memory joggers, mate. Memory
That's
joggers.
huge. That's actually a huge fucking building. That's massive.
Oh, look. Let me see if I can show it to you. Inside. We have archways that goes inside. Look.
Yeah.
It's huge, this place. It's not tiny. None of it's tiny. Look.
No.
None
Wow.
of it is tiny.
Wow.
They didn't build it to be tiny. The whole realm was a theme park.
Yeah.
You have to have big rides. Again, on top of them going building that, they built that in there. Come on. How'd they build this in here?
Mm.
Think to yourself, just think, you know, logically. You're talking at a time when, you know, tools weren't the best and the expense. I mean, first of all, you need Jesus to hold the water back first.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
When they tell me to listen, I'll come back when they've held the waters back. Look at this shit.
Wow.
You can't build this. Look, the edge of the building here. Look. What's underneath? It's on top of a huge mountain building. This is just remnants. Pockets of survival on the top. I mean, it's plain as day. Those that refuse to see it will not see it. Here we go. Prime example, Dean. Here we go.
Yep.
Oh.
Wow.
What is it sat on?
What
What is it sat on? Is it sat on ancient volcanic eruptions? I don't think so.
Wow, man. Look at the walls coming off of that
Yeah.
left and right.
Right, look at it. Look, this one here. This one's broken off here.
Mm.
And look at the edge. It looks very tree trunk like.
Oh.
The tree stumpers. It's a huge tree stump. It was the original tree.
Yes. It was the first one.
It's the first one, the big mama tree. But again, clearly we see the pocket of survival at the top.
Yeah.
And, you know, they have to be sat on something. And unfortunately for everybody else, unfortunately for us meltologists, we understand that they're sat on themselves, not a building.
Right.
As we see. Look at the walls coming out everywhere.
Shit. Wow, man.
Oh, don't you remember this one, Dave?
That's vaguely familiar. God, look at that shit. Yes.
I know you didn't remember it because you never gasped.
Yes.
I could hear that bottom lip trembling.
Wow. I love it.
Oh, suck on that thing again, mate. Suck on that thing.
Oh, I'm filling it up.
Told you it's a review of the year. This is how, the great researcher of Spartan Red is. He don't settle for nothing less than wow.
Right.
Right.
Look, these are bricks. With walls, part of the wall system.
Yeah.
This reminds me of the Eye of the Sahara, actually.
Yeah.
Yes. Same thing. Same kind of.
Probably same thing. Same kind of configuration with this circular thing with the walls coming off from different angles. And of course, the Eye of the Sahara is a melted complex, Greek Republic. It's not what they're telling you it is, or any other researchers are telling you it's Dragon's Eye and all this madness. So, again, top of the bill. Not the people pull up there. These are kayakers, I believe. But look, these are brick lines. You can see brick lines. Look, the melt here is underneath. Is the top of the building. Wonderful how these palm trees can just take here, because there's not much nutriment in this sand, but there's just enough to keep these going. And there must be fresh water somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, there has to be to see that much green.
Oh, look at this.
This is how we roll here. I don't want to show you just the mundane, the average. I want to show you the stuff that really counts. That really shows you what we're talking about. Tops of melted buildings. Huge buildings melting downwards on top of themselves. What you're looking at here, this is the tops of the walls and the internal building structure, the rooms, the layout, the blueprint of the building. And then, that in itself is amazing, but underneath, oh my God, just shows you this is building. Dark, deep water into dark areas. I love to look at this jagged edge. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible. And look, sometimes they get renovated.
Yeah.
Sometimes these rich buggers go and buy them and renovate them. And all good. If I had the money, I'd like somewhere like this. Because I know what? After a while, this bridge will be gone.
Yeah, you have to buy yourself.
Anybody coming, no one's coming. You have to have a helicopter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like Scaramanga. You got to have in James Bond. You got to have a helicopter. For the money anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be Meltology Base 101, mate.
That's right.
Look at these pylons. This is original building here, because there's no way they can sink these pylons in like this. I don't think. They may have renovated the supports, but and the building at the top, but this is all melted building below for sure. Yeah, all your holiday destinations are just tops of melted buildings. Your Bali and your Maldives and all these, and your Azores, just all tops of melted buildings. Again, you see that they have to sink the foundations of these places into something. So what they sink it into?
That's what people don't get. These things have to be foundation. They have to be setting on something.
Right.
Yeah. And as you can clearly see, this is the sunk the foundations of these buildings into the top of the melted building. See the edge of the building here?
Yeah.
That jagged edge again. Here as well. Look. It's like a shelf here. See how it meanders down? It's a shelf. More the same. Huge. This has been sick. This building's been sick. Look. It's just or he could have had diarrhea. It depends on what angle you look at it. But
one end or the other. Yeah.
Yeah, one end or the other. It's all
Yeah.
coming out. This is a
one
work.
and two at the same time.
Yeah. Oh.
Don't. I've had some days like that. I was not a well person. I needed days off from myself. I'm telling you. But again, look, this is churned up red brick here, viscous state, and it's just pouring out. Incredible. I'll do the plant life on this. Hang on. I believe I can't remember the name of this part. It's just slipped my mind. It's some silly name that don't really matter and don't fit what we see. Yeah, look they put the landing strip top of the building. But you see that underneath here, look the undulation of the melt here on the sides of the building. But I keep saying, Dean, we need to do an underwater video because I've got loads of pictures and so have you. So we need to do one.
We do.
You know what? I don't want to expose you, but when you do your thing, that should be one of the first videos you put up.
Yes.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Of course. Because I've got loads and loads of pictures, as you know.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting there and I haven't used any of them. I've shown them, but I haven't used any. So it might be a handy archive for you to just go through and pick out and start putting it together. You've got time on your hands these days, young man. You'll only be streaming once a week soon. What are you going to do with the rest of the days?
Oh, well, you'll see.
I expect top results from you with all this time you got on your hands.
Well, I'll tell you what, my fluffer finger is very strong, and it's very. And I'm with this time I got coming up. There's going to be other things coming out of fervent heat here.
The fluff flows strong with this one. Use the full sting.
I do.
Time.
Yes.
Oh no, you've got one of the best auras out there, mate. Get on the frequency, mate. It's the love frequency. It's the best frequency out there. Oh, bless you.
Oh, that's Marty. Could you hear him? He's in the other room.
Grab a tissue, Marty. Yes.
Oh, I'm English. We do stuff like that. We always say, oh, bless you.
I know. I'm half English. Yeah.
We got it ready. You got it ready. But yes, I hope Martin's okay. It sounds like a serious one.
I'm going to step away for about 5 or 6 minutes. I have to go close the chicken coops. All right.
Okay, mate. Go on. Don't you worry. You go and put them girls away.
Okay. I'll be back.
See you when you get back.
All right.
Oh, that's cool.
I love Patty. She's such a treasure. Such a find. You know, this is what MELTOLOGY does. You find these extraordinary people.
Yes.
Just come out of the woodwork and they're just like superstars from the off. You know, Deborah's another one. Oh man, I don't want to start shouting out people's names, but guys, you know you are. You're great, and it's such a help to have such a wonderful set of people around you because I don't have to work so hard.
Well, we keep this going. We're going to have to stream twice a day. I mean, my God.
What, just doing the reviews?
Yeah.
Listen, mate, we've got a long way to. Do you know what? I'm only on. Well, I can't even tell you the number because I've got different codes on everything. But we're nowhere near anywhere into this 3,000 pictures, mate. I'm telling you, nowhere near. Yeah. And look, it's 1 o'clock. So what's it? 10:30. So 2.5 hours in already.
Yeah.
Oh, Dean, look.
Oh yeah.
Look, there's the light on the top that Patty was saying. It's there.
Yep.
But look, this is building rows of red bricks. Damaged. Wow. Look at this one here. Heat expanded here at the bottom circling. All this is damaged heat expanded bricks. Yeah. It's a building. That's what it is. Oh, Dean.
Oh yeah. I know this one.
Oh yeah. Again, you'd say it was in the middle of nowhere, but it's not. Look around. This is all melted building. Mm-hmm. The only difference is this has been cooked so much that there's hardly any plant life on it. But it's got a lot of carbon-14. Look how it's rock curtained over itself. Mm-hmm. Look here, you see the bricks here, and then all of a sudden rock curtain. This is melt. Buildings melted. The day the building's fried.
That's right.
Again, more the same. All the topography is melted building. brick ash. Come on now, plants like calm 14. Again, look, remnants. This is brickwork from a building.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you have this patterning anyway? How would you get this patterning? It's patterned. It's from a building.
Yeah.
Just pieces of it now. Look here. Look. See. This is cooked up, churned up brick. This is patterned.
Yeah.
Huge slabs. Again, look at the ribbing here, and then look at the stucco on the outside. This is supposed to be your topography. It's supposed to be bloody walking. It's supposed to be earth. It's not.
Yeah.
It's brick ash. And look behind it, brick lines.
Yeah. Like you just pointed out, the stucco. That's the side of a fucking building right there. Leaning into the melt. Incredible.
Excuse me for my slovenliness. Oh, just you know when you talk for a long period, you get thirsty.
Oh yes.
Oh good. Oh yes, mate. Another example of the tops of melted buildings, and we've even got the stucco left on this one here. Look.
Yep.
I see brick lines, and then it's gone. The brick lines have got stucco on one side. Look, damage here. Mm-hmm. Look how it's melted down here.
Mm-hmm.
And look how white it is towards the ground. Super hot.
Super hot.
Super hot. And again, you can see brick lines everywhere. Tops of melted buildings. Pieces of melted buildings. Expanded bricks. This is full of brick lines, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't seen it, excuse my slovenliness. Again, what we've got happening here.
Wow. Yeah.
Obviously, the water. Look, it's in the middle of nowhere. And there's so much water that it's flooded here, flooded here, flooded here.
That plumbing's still working.
Yeah, it's coming from the ground upwards. Where else would it be coming from? It's coming from the ground upwards. And what's under the ground? Brick ash and melted building.
Mm-hmm.
Mumbles. Australia. Mumbles. And of course, we have that wonderful patterning of the brick and mortar. And this place always fascinated me. I've seen it before when I was younger, and I just thought, what the fuck? How could that ever happen? Now I know. Melted buildings, brick lines. Brick lines are. You can see that the color differential is because of the heat differential.
Yep.
Classic look. This is classic look.
Wow.
How red it is here. And the tops are all cooked. Bad. Whoever cooked it is a bad chef.
Yeah. Left the oven on too long.
Left it on far too long. And again, in a sea of brick flood. Can you imagine? Just cast your mind. Just imagine this plant life is like a sea of fluid. Just like it's in the sea of brick flood. Mm-hmm. And then that's what the scenario. The buildings are melting downwards, getting smaller, and then it densified. And then, however long later, the plant life came along and thought, "This is a happy medium. Let's live here." Come on, what else could it be? You know, Mother Nature don't do stuff like this.
No.
You know, Mother Nature would blanket the whole area. In my estimation, if she was building it, she'd blanket the whole area. It wouldn't be, you know, these bits where you don't have any building, or it'd just be blanketed. But this is design.
Yeah.
I just like the tops are just cooked out.
Wow.
Blown. Like I showed with the fuse board, the motherboards that I showed. Was it last night? I think it was last night. Yeah, Wednesday. Yeah, Saturday. Just the same. It's just blown. I mean, this is crazy evidence. In Australia, Australia's fucked, mate.
Oh wow!
Sorry about my language. It's just seriously done in. That's why it's so red. You ever thought about that?
Yeah, right. Has it ever struck your mind?
You know, it's the size of it is huge, and it's bloody red.
Yeah.
And there's hardly any plant life. The plant life's all around the coast. What the hell?
Yeah. It's like Steve Finneran says, like brick ash through an hourglass, so are the days of meltology.
Very good. I like that.
Yes.
I like that. Again, let me go back and just say, explain the ground. That's one of my favourites at the moment. Explain the ground. I mean, this area is in. I mean, look at this. This reminds me of Ganji province in China.
Yeah.
With just this incredible, huge melt. This is where you're walking up here, by the way. Where the arrow is. This is where you walk up here. Not that I think many people walk here, but.
Mind if we address a comment?
Of course, you address what you like, mate.
We got ha in the chat.
Ooh.
We can't say what happened at these sites. It was hot. That's all we can say. We don't know the methods. We don't know the time frame. Well, we can say that these were structures because we've proven that. We can say that the heat come from the bottom up in the X Factor event because the evidence proves that. And as far as the time frame, we're narrowing it down.
Yeah, it wasn't long ago. Going by some of the buildings that we see, some of these industrial age revolution buildings have this damage, and I certainly believe that it's less than 500 years ago.
And as far as the methods, we know the cause, the electrical heat, the heat X factor energy coming from the bottom up, altering the state of matter. We know that's true.
And brick lights,
Yes.
carbon 14, aperture. Look at what happened to the buildings. You know, and it's brainwashing that makes you see mountains. By the way,
Yep.
You know, you should never be seeing mountains. But look at the ground. Look at the ground. It's like waves. Sea. You know, look at the choppy sea. You see the waves.
Mm-hmm.
This was brick flood, semi-viscous. I mean, look, it's a river of bloody brick flood. I keep saying this.
Yep. And that's the building sinking down and flowing into the melt right there. That's the tops of these things.
Both sides.
Yeah. Yes. You're seeing that those buildings are going down. This material is just shoving against each other into the melt. It's just cooked out. Look how cooked out that is right there compared to the background there.
Yeah, to the buildings. The brick flood is well cooked out. It's fine, and still brick lines and stucco in some of these buildings here. Look, there's an aperture there, ghost aperture there and there, right in front of us. Oh, one there.
Yeah.
Yes. Just going a little bit to that statement you made. I think, you know, it's a new field. Even though some of us have been in it long, it's still a new field, and there's still a lot of things to be ascertained. But they're quite difficult things to try and get the evidence for. You know, time frames, how it happened, and there's always going to be variations on with people's opinions in general about these things. But as soon as we get a kind of a more broader consensus of you know the time frame and you know what led to the X Factor event, we know it was a grid system that was pulling down the ferric energy. But what caused it to blow up? And there's various theories on that. You know,
and Ha makes another comment and says some would say that it comes from mining techniques where they shot the earth to consolidate materials. There's many retarded theories out there, and I do say that.
The quarrying is nothing to do with this event. The quarrying, in my opinion, is all happened afterwards, and they realised that there was certain minerals and wealth in the embers and fragments of these old buildings, because that's where they seem to be quarrying.
Yes, and a lot of people out there with streams for years now that still don't get it.
And some will never get it, and some will never get it. Sometimes this information is just too much for people's minds; they can't handle it. And because we're trying to shift paradigms here, we're trying to step out from the old and step into a new way of seeing and a new way of thinking. And sometimes that can be very difficult for people who are stuck in the old ways with old thinking and old programming, being reinforced year after year after year. As I say, this information, this truth is probably not meant for everybody at this moment in time, but it will
No.
become a universal truth in the end, because the evidence is in front of us on a daily basis that you can go and touch, you can go and see, you can go and photograph, you can go and investigate. Anyway, let's get back to the mumbles. Again, this is building structure. Look at the corner here. Look how it's expanded out here. This is red brick. Look, there's the aperture there. There's an aperture here. There's an aperture here. These are brick lines. This is the elephant rock. Look, again, as we see it in various places around the realm. These are cooked brick lines. Some are cooked more than others, which gives you the heat differentials, which gives you the dark and the red. Look at the ground. How did that happen? It's my thing at the moment. I keep saying it. Look at the ground. The ground is brick flood from these buildings. That's what you're looking at. That's what you're looking at. Yeah, and there's huge waves of melt. Incredible.
Wow.
Yeah, look, this is cooked brick and stucco here. And this should tell. These are all leaning back, by the way, to start.
Oh, you can tell.
Again, a different part of the realm, same type of damage, same bricks, different type of state of matter. But again, it's all due to the X factor. Again, look, this is bricks, building. You can't, slate. Slate is red bricks, just very compressed. Very compressed. Top of a building. It's hard to believe, I know. Some people's little minds will struggle and struggle and struggle and still never get there. But after researching the time I've researched, mate, I know exactly. I mean, look at the archway up there, archway there. This one's more expanded here. See how the building is cooked on the inside and churned outwards. You see the fronts of bricks in the churn here. It's individual bricks that have not cooked and not churned, but have been pushed outwards with the expansion from the building, the internal walls. They cook. The bricks on the outside turn into like a shell, but what's behind the shell is churned out brick. It looks like coral when the shell of the bricks is removed or comes off. Oh my days. We keep seeing this fractal look, the flow lines of the melted buildings, quite possibly to do with the energetic electrical charge that went through them. They say there's a lot of memory in things. Maybe the memory of that jolt caused them to. I mean, I'm being serious. I'm joking there, but I'm laughing. But it caused them to turn into this, to flow in this fractal pattern. Because we don't know when the electrical charge was turned off. Who's to say that when this was melting, the electrical charge ain't flowing through them, flowing through the melt, making them turn in the flow in this fractal pattern?
Right.
It would make it kind of makes sense to me, that the electrical charge is still flowing and it's determining the pathway of where this flow is going.
That it's still flowing.
Yeah.
Yeah. That happened on one night on the Wednesday night on Mark's show when he was showing the graveyard stuff. Remember, Dean? He showed one headstone in the graveyard, and next to it was a newer plant pot, just an orange color plant pot, a new thing.
Yeah.
But one side of it and part of the bottom had melted. And he said, it's just strange. He didn't notice it until he was looking through his pictures after when he got home. And I said, well, maybe what happened was what's under the ground still, maybe there's still some heat coming up and it melted that with the headstone. So who knows? We don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we have to understand that even now, the actual melt is still not set. It's still not fully set. Everything's still moving, at a very slow rate, but it's still moving, which gives you landslides and tremors and earthquakes. This is what it is really. It's the melt is not settled yet. It's still moving and still expanding slightly. which then tells you that it's what the event wasn't long ago. Also, we have buildings that are misfiring and still producing material, which are called volcanoes. Again, a sign that this was long ago. If it was loads and loads of millions of years ago, these things wouldn't be happening. They would have spent their energy a long time ago. So we have the misfiring grid components still today, and some places are still spewing up hot water in geysers and stuff. So it wasn't long ago.
And not only that, these volcanic pics that we've seen in streams, we've shown actual architecture lit up in the flow of the melt.
Yeah.
Right.
So we know they're grid components. They're not. There's no such thing as volcanoes. Everything's melted building.
Right.
And they're misfiring and still producing. So that.
Can I address the comment?
Yes.
Sorry to cut you off, sir. Haha says, I certainly did not hear a relevant response to my point. Philip Druzinin is founding member of this type of research. Respect for him is much needed. Well, you know, I know about him. I've watched him many a times, and he's still way off course.
He is so far off course, it's unreal. And Philip Druzin is one of my subs, believe it or not. And I don't disrespect anyone's work. They put time and effort into it, but he's on the wrong track. This has got nothing to do with mud floods. Mud is actually melted brick. It's actually brick ash with moisture. That gives you mud.
Yes.
We do not see any evidence, and I've yet to see a picture. And if you can find me a picture, or get hold of Philip and get him to find me a picture of mud melting bricks, then I will shut my stream down that very day.
Yes.
End of story.
Yes.
There you go, Honolulu National Park, Western Australia. That's the name they give the region where the mumbles are in. But, you know, I mean, come on. Look, this is multi-building.
No.
Brick ash. Look, the striations are mortar and concrete molds. This is what the white is. Otherwise, it'll all be red brick. The churning, just like an ice cream swirl. And don't forget, there was other components in the melt, human beings as well, and
everything,
and animals, everything. This is why when they give their carbon-14 dating, it's all over the place, because you've got all sorts of shit in it. And carbon-14 dating only gives you a varying kind of reading. It cannot pinpoint stuff.
And as far as a relevant response, meltology is very relevant. It's exactly what happened. And that's where everybody's
meltology is geology, my friend.
Yep.
Meltology is the true geology, the true understanding of the topography of this realm, which is melted buildings, which you can clearly see here. What is going on here then?
Yeah.
Where's the mud flood here then?
Yeah.
I don't see none. I see the top of this building rock curtaining down here. Look, so it's flowing down. Yes. This is all part of the red bricks that have now undergone the transformation. The altered states of matter due to the electrically charged fervent heat, which came from the bottom upwards. Look at this scab here. Look at this rock curtain here.
Yeah.
Incredible. And underneath is churned up red bricks. Please. Philip Druzin don't understand anything.
All right.
Don't understand anything. Again, look, brick lines. Tops of melted buildings. The A-frame here. Sat in the brick flood, look. All the buildings are melting down towards into this. This is what your canyons and valleys are. It's the brick flood between the buildings. Buildings were set apart from each other. Look at this one here, this structure here. Corners on it.
Yeah.
Right angles. Melt on this corner. Now,
Yes.
Listen, man. I don't expect people to get it over in a minute, but please give yourself a chance before you make silly statements. This is not mud flood. What you're looking at here, this is a melted building.
Yes.
Melted buildings behind.
Yes.
Mud cannot melt bricks.
Automatically, I see it. Now,
You
if
see it, you
don't-
do. Yeah, I mean, you do.
Yeah.
You do. Look here, another structure. Look at the silhouette. It's a building. That's how I used to do it in the beginning. I'll just look at the silhouette. It's a building.
Yeah.
You know, getting the road cut into the side of a building. See the terracing down here. We'll move on. I've got so much. Oh my God!
Wow.
Look at that. Look, viscosity.
Mm-hmm.
You know, mud don't do this. Look at the viscous holes. This is pancaking down on top of each other.
Yep.
Yeah. More building here sunken down.
Yes.
Everything was sinking down into the brick flood. It was that vast. Remnants of a building. It doesn't look like a building, but it is. Look at the brick lines. Look down here. Where it's crystallized now. It's so hot at the bottom. This is just white stuff's crystallized.
Not only is that a building, that's the outer wall to the right side of the pick where the water is.
Yeah. Over here. Yep. Incredible. And down here, more flow. And, you know, it's a tourist attraction now. What's something you learned growing up that's apparently no longer true? Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina. It's true. They're trying to confuse us.
It is, man.
You know, not us because we know the truth. What's what? But they're trying to confuse these young kids, mate. It's just that is just so criminal. It's so criminal.
Well, not only do they confuse the kids, they confuse and warp the minds of some of the adults that are raising these children.
Well, yeah, of course, to be going along with it in the first place. But you see, they've got role models who they look up to that do this shit. You know, these celebrities that turn their kids from boys to girls and think it's trendy and hip and all the rest of it. And then you get people following it, and that's how. And
not only that, teachers are instigating it.
Yeah, of course. Well, when you bring drag artists into a bloody preschool class, you're asking for bloody trouble, aren't you? You know, you're talking about very impressionable minds, and you know what are they supposed to make of this? It's not normal.
It's criminal.
To me, this is all signs of mental disease.
It's child abuse.
I don't care what anyone has to say. You make your choices, that's fine, but it doesn't have to be pushed into into children's lives. They do not need to be sexualized at such young ages to be thinking about these concepts. End of story. And I'm speaking as a parent and a grandfather with 7 grandkids. Right, I pretend to like people every day. It's called being an adult, and that's why we're allowed to buy alcohol. So says Kermit.
I knew he was a drinker.
Patty, avert your eyes. When you haven't busted a nut in a week. Now you can look, Patty.
Okay.
No, don't look. Just close your eyes. That better be a steering wheel. When you realise that your Tesla help must buy Twitter.
No.
Oh, no. Pastor. Men, do not go for looks in women. Look at her heart. The pastor's wife.
Yeah.
No, one rule for them and one rule for us. Always. When you accept a friend request on Facebook and immediately hear the messenger ping. I'm not going to be naughty and start swearing. So, when watching the beach volleyball, 10 minutes into the game, and there's been a wrist injury already, hopefully I'll be okay for the weekend. I'm sorry, but the memes are in there. They're in there. Listen, I think I'm in a rough neighborhood. Things are going from bad to worse, I tell you. Oh, the morning after drinking at 21. The morning after drinking at 40. I'm not doing that again, he says. Oh, never see yourself as a failure. After all, you probably started out as a back rub, and look how far you've come so far. Oh, Grandpa, stop rubbing my back. My damn neighbour is a show off. I'm sorry, this is how they're coming.
I
Please
know,
forgive
they're
me.
hysterical.
Please forgive me. It's Spartan likes to laugh like this. Have you ever wondered if an elephant can do this? Whether you like it or not, here's the answer.
Yeah.
Bad boy. Bad Dumbo. Dumbo, down.
You'll go blind. Stop it.
No peanuts for you. If a woman says her nipples are pierced, the correct response is, I don't believe you. Show me, show me, show me. As warm weather is approaching, I want to remind everyone, deodorant. Please, lots of it.
Well, we'll see you later, ha. Later. Goodbye.
He's off, is he?
He's done. He's out of here.
Was he coming with some? I was kind of suspecting he was just going to carry on along that line of.
Yeah, me too. We're trying to be nice and give a chance, but we get all kinds up here. And listen, this is a university level forum. Wow, look at that meme. And it's you can think what you want. We know what's the truth.
You know what,
is.
Dean? I wouldn't even waste my time on or energy on that. But you can't change people's minds. It's fine.
Yeah.
Let him move on. He'll find another stream to go and bug. So
I got caught up in that. Can you go back to that one meme?
no.
Okay. Just asking.
Loving my new gravy boat that I found at my granddad's house. Oh, when you're ready to leave work, but you've got 8 hours left as you drive there. Oh, that forlorn face. Oh, man. Very forlorn. What men think about in one picture. Out of all that picture, I probably want the gun and the beers. Yeah. Nothing else is good to me. So, is this spot reserved for people that twerk at babies? Bad mummy, bad mum. I went on a first date and asked the hostess to seat us in the most romantic part of the restaurant. Not what I expected. First date as well. Oh man, nothing like pressure. Nothing like pressure. Beam me the hell out of here, Scotty. Idiots, plagues, poverty, riots, wildfires, locusts, and some bitch named Karen. Righty ho, Captain. I'll get you out of there in a jiffy. I knew I'd seen this face before. Oh, what a travesty that is, mate. Keeping people fixated on and it's actors. So you should know they're acting. Oh, man. It's crazy. Sounds like a hell of a night. About your hospitalisation, you admitted on such and such, you decided that you were hospitalised because of benzodiazepine abuse, cocaine abuse, alcohol abuse, marijuana abuse, and struck by lightning.
Yeah.
Oh man, if you had to die, it have to be on that night, wouldn't it? Oh, man.
Oh yeah.
Sure, women like money and jewelry, but what makes them all fall in love with love is when you grab both buns and eat it like a man. Excuse me. I told you got a bad chest. My plans for the weekend until we meet again.
I love it.
Oh man. Skeletor does it. When you're using your phone as a mirror to shave your balls and you start seeing love hearts and I can't see that, maybe one by one floating across the screen. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You're live. When she says, you're the only dude I'm talking to, but bitch lying. I didn't make these. I wouldn't make these, but I do steal them.
Yeah.
Oh, when your girlfriend is moving in with you and she arrives with her stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's just one cupboard. That's just one of her cupboards. Telling you. Oh man, that was a scary thing when I moved in with my wife, mate. It was just boxes and boxes and boxes of stuff.
Yeah.
But wow. It's scary, definitely.
Oh.
Johnny Depp after rolling over in his bed. Sorry, I told you it's subjective. You either laugh or you just think, "Oh, you nasty man." I bet he's thinking about other women. Him, that bitch better not ever shit in my bed.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah, she'll be instant divorce. Lawyer, did you see what happened after you left? Johnny, I wasn't there after I left. Yeah, you got to be clever, just as clever as these lawyers, mate. My guardian angel be like, I'm going to lose my job and end up in hell with this mofo. Oh, my guardian angel gave up the ghost a long time. He did. He went and left me. Paul causes brain damage. Me. Hey, you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Chunk.
yeah.
Chunk.
No, that wasn't Chunk. Was that Chunk? I can't remember.
No,
Yeah, that
Chunk
was Chunk. Yeah.
The boy.
Chunk.
Was the boy. That was.
Well, that's right. He was the fat little kid.
I
Yeah.
The
can't
fat
remember
guy.
that.
He was the fat
Yeah.
little one. I can't remember this guy's
What
name.
was this one's name?
Well,
I forget.
Well, this guy, his name was John Matuzak, famous NFL player.
No,
but
I mean in the movie.
I know.
Well, he looked like this in real life. You
Well,
telling me he looked like this? He's got to have had the work done.
oh, he did have the work done, but
Yeah, that is Hollywood, mate. He can't look like
Yeah.
this. I would have known about him if he looked like that, for real. But big lump though. Tell you what.
Yeah.
So, what's your zodiac sign? Dinosaur. That doesn't even exist. None of them exist. I love it. I love it. Just to crush them like that is great.
Yeah.
I love it. Silly. Don't be silly. Oh, fuck, fool.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind having this rat bike. It's okay.
James says, "Great shite."
Oh, look, it's the Amber Alert. Oh, wow. The cougar you want, the cougar you got. Oh, man. Let's split up, gang. Me and Daphne will search the bedroom. He's always off with Daphne in the bedroom. He's a bad man, Fred.
Yes.
Bad man. There are a lot of people in this world to fuck with. I'm one of the people I'd skip, though. Don't mess with me. Not all men like drinking beer and fishing. We want romance too. Fuck this guy. You're not talking for me, bro. You're not talking for fuck you. You're not talking for me. Oh, just divorced. Let's the celebrations begin.
Yeah.
Oh man, party hardy. Don't do it in the first place. After you tell the court your ex shit in your bed. How can it get to such a point that your personal life is now privy to the call? Oh my god.
Oh, they got to stay relevant. They got to stay relevant somehow. They got to be on the
man.
page.
Of course, it's part of the script. It's part of the narrative to get people distracted. As always, we know these distraction maneuvers. But wow, incredible. People often call me an arsehole in my yes. In my defense, I'm only an arsehole to arseholes that deserve an arsehole to be an arsehole too.
Yeah.
Figure that out. When your Wi-Fi's down for 10 minutes. Michael Landon, you naughty man. Naughty man. But you know what? I never really liked him in this Little House on the Prairie.
No, I always liked him in Bonanza.
Yeah. No, I didn't even like him in Bonanza. I didn't even like him in Bonanza. I liked him when he did the Angel one.
Oh, that was my mom's favorite show.
What's that show where he was the angel? He was the angel. He came down and he was telling people he was the angel and I was laughing at him.
Yeah.
But that's the one I like.
something like an angel. I forget.
Yeah, I can't remember, but that was the one I liked, Michael Landon.
Yeah.
All the others are a bit corny for me. But saying that, I used to love the Waltons, so it's mad.
Mm.
That used to be one of my favourite shows, the Waltons. I loved that.
I love the Waltons too, believe it or not. Yeah.
Jim Bob. Yes, Mary Ellen. Oh, look, the Air Marshal. Mark Tyson beat the shit out of some guy.
Yeah.
I cannot see. Oh, man.
Touched by an angel. Thank you, Big Al.
Oh, God, the penis in my mouth. Did you read the penis in my mouth? The fuck you did.
Oh, touched by an angel.
I'm being naughty. I shouldn't. But it's not my fault. I didn't make the memes.
Oh, there he is.
In the package. Struggling to get your wife's attention? Just sit down and look comfortable. Sad. You know what? I kind of felt sorry for his wife. Because he was always on her case.
Yeah.
Always on her case. People, you look so unapproachable. Me, and yet here you are. Yes, Bruce, we all have that feeling. I'm no taxidermist, but I wouldn't mind stuffing a beaver this weekend. Oh, man. Who needs a level?
Right.
Yeah, that's how you know that, we didn't build shit because we'd be drinking and stuff, we didn't do this stuff, man. Didn't do this. Need to get my AC fixed. I hate sweating in my sleep. Sorry. It's funny. I walked past it. When I was a kid, our parents kicked us out till dark, and the weakest among us ended up on the Unsolved Mysteries, like Mother Nature intended.
Oh.
I didn't make them, Patty. I didn't make them. I see what the problem is here. I'm talking in English, and you're listening in dumbass. You can just imagine Clint saying that to his neighbour's kids. Do a nearsighted gynecologist and a puppy. Sorry, what do a nearsighted gynecologist and a puppy have in common? A wet nose. What? Husband, $500 has gone from the joint account. Oh. I know nothing. Uh-oh. Memes. They make me. They just. Oh, I'm naughty. My chat may not be 12 inches, but it smells like a foot. Sorry. My humour is off the key. Look, pee roulette. Will your pee be the one to break open the bag?
Oh, God.
How gross is that?
Oh, my God.
My days. You got listen. I'm running out screaming if I walked in and see that. I'm running out screaming. I'll go in the ladies again. Oh, here we go. Listen, let me stop for a minute. Let me stop for just a ticky too. Woo. Oh my day. James says, I second that beaver meme. Oh, Mark says, okay, that Beetlejuice meme got a big laugh out loud out of me. Oh, good. Great to see you, Mark. Deborah's back in the house. Great to see you, Debs. James is in. Oh, touched by an angel, Mark.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I've got so many memes. So many. Melty Schraff's still in. Yeah. Oh, man, but I'm going to have a little break for a minute.
Right.
I need some on my chest.
Yeah.
I've got a bad chest, and with me laughing all the time, I kind of get short breathed, short of breath, and I also need to go and get a drink and a smoke. So between Patty and Dino, you'd like to show some evidence, or in fact, I'd like Patty to show the evidence actually.
Yes.
And Dino can help with the review of the analysis.
Yes.
And I'll be back in a tick.
Can you bring her in though, because I'm on my phone?
Patty's already in. When she's sharing the screen. Okay, cool. Yeah. So if you ask for the screen, Patty, I'll put it up.
Want me to do it now before you go take a break?
Yeah. Get you in now. Get you in now. Yes.
All right.
No delay.
Okay.
Oh, excuse me.
All right.
I'm getting old. My old chest. That's why I can't do pipes, because my chest, I can't suck it. I can't toke it.
All right.
Here we go, Patty. You're in.
I'm in.
There you go.
Yes.
There's your infinity box.
Okay.
You are away. Right, I'll be back shortly.
Okay. Patty.
Yeah.
You're Brick Sisters, but you went Patty G, Patty, and then now it's Patty Meltology.
No, Patty G is my YouTube station, but all these other names are just so I can get into a chat.
Okay.
All right, so I don't know what's going on with this. Let me just see something here. You said I was in, huh?
Yeah, you should be able to bring up. Okay, you got your infinity screen going.
Yeah, let's see. I have two screens there. I don't know what's going on. See there's two of me. There's me and
right.
then
Now click on the little box in the center, near the center of the pic, the little box, and then you should have a. Well, you're already up and in. You should just be able to go to your evidence.
That's that other thing. I don't want this. Exit. I don't know what the hell it's doing. This happened one other time, and I don't remember what I had to do.
Right.
Let me think. Okay. What do you see?
We see your screensaver with the lady on the beach running with the melted buildings out in the water.
All right, I think this is going to work. Hold on.
Now we got Google screen up.
Yeah, I don't know why this is crooked like this. This is kind of crazy. Wait a minute. Let me try something. Where are my photos? This is crazy. Oh. This better not happen when...
Well, just take your time, honey. You'll figure it out.
All right, this is the screen I want. I don't know what that's doing, but I have some evidence. I'm going to keep some for tomorrow, too, of course.
Oh, of course, sure.
Let's see. I have... this is a really interesting one. I don't know. How long is the show tonight?
Well, honey, you do your evidence and Laughing Eagle will be back. And I'm sure it won't be a long stream because the mafia is watching out. But we're at 3 hours, 17 minutes now. So getting into your evidence will be perfect, Patty.
Okay. All right. This is a boots on the ground I did the other day, and I put it together yesterday afternoon.
Okay.
This is called the Carbon. It was a trolley repair shop from 1902 to 1929 in Salem, New Hampshire. So that's the next town over me, right over the state line. So you can see this is the picture I took, and this is the picture that's in a history book that we have on the town of Salem. So it's just got a lot of old world styling and everything to it, the windows. So that's the picture that's one of the pictures I took, and this is the one that's in the old picture. See the trolley lines?
Yep.
Apparently they had enough trolley lines going in here to hold 36 cars at any one time. This was a big water tank they had. They had one of the first, like a sprinkler system. This held 55,000 gallons of water. And there was hose. Hose was all throughout the whole place in case there was a fire. 50,000 gallon. Here it is right here.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was just kind of interesting. I threw a couple of these pages in with it. With my evidence, So here we go.
I'm in Salem, New Hampshire, and this building was called the Car House.
Come on.
Back like in, I think, the 1920s or 30s. I have a book that I can use for reference purposes. I just wanted to get the video while I was out here.
Right.
And the railroad cars, I guess, were serviced here, or the trolley cars. I'm going to look into it when I go home. I do have a book on Salem, New Hampshire, so I'll look into it. But the building's quite old. See the detail at the top, the arched windows. And I'm just going to walk over here like this. Get a picture of the top of that. Like that. The building was used as a Salvation Army thrift store for a number of years. I don't know if there's a business in there now or not.
Yeah, no one's in there
I think
now.
so.
Bet that was a big thrift store.
I'm gonna get a picture of these
Yeah.
windows over here.
They rented half of it, not the whole thing.
Okay, yeah. Yep.
Because the windows have been changed. The glass, I mean, but they were, old
Mhm.
world.
Mm-hmm.
I took a few still shots of the top with the that style windows and that.
Right.
And that's just looking down the other way. And then this was one of the doorways. I do have a little video on it, and this is all heat damaged here. I found some bricks in the wall.
Can you bump in on that pic? Or that
Yeah.
one too? That's fine right there, hon.
Okay.
I'm just looking at that brick patterning.
Oh, on here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what's interesting is this stuff here that I didn't know what it was. And then when I came home and I looked in that book, they were windows, fancy windows that were right above this door frame. This, I don't know what this was. I tried to figure it out from the old pictures and I still don't know. I can't figure out what that was.
Look at that base.
These were fascinating. These are all around the entire building.
Right.
There's no wires over them. A couple on the other side had like wires, little like grate wires on them. But maybe it was like a ventilation thing. I don't know. Because I did find out later on when I was reading through the book that they had like a pit. You know, the old garages to service your car, instead of having a hoist, they had the pits where the guys went down into service the cars, and that's what was in here.
Can you bump in? Can you go back, hon?
Yeah, sure.
On
this
down
one?
at the window to the left, the big one.
Yeah.
Now just go right below it, and I'm looking at those apertures at the bottom where drag the picture to show the bottom of it.
This?
Yeah. Can you pan that more towards the center if you can, or I'm just looking. No, pan the picture out, Patty.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look at the base, that rock wall going. There you go, right there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I have a video on the wall too. Yeah.
I'm just looking at
There's
that.
a lot of looks like it's, melted brick.
Is that old grass hanging? That's old grass and shrub in there.
Yeah, junk that's on the top of it. Yeah. Yeah.
Piece sticking up. Is that an old tree stump right there sticking up?
Yes, that's a tree stump right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Right on. Thank you, Patty.
Okay.
Balloon rocks.
Yes.
Yeah, balloon rocks. Yeah.
I'm back. Sorry about the wait, people.
That's okay.
So this is a picture of one of the doors.
Look at that.
And you can see it stayed smaller. There's the remnants up there of how tall it used to be. And there's a few windows. And there's another door over there. You see, it was bigger at one time, and they have locked it up and made it smaller.
So I told you what I found when I came home and looked up in the book on Salem, New Hampshire. It's one of those collectible books. You know, they sell them at the town sometime. That was a window that was up there. It was not a taller door. It was a window that was above
Oh
the
wow,
door.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's a small wall here, but it just
Oh man,
caught
sorry.
my eye. It's a lot
Let
of
me get them. Oh, you got them.
openings.
Well done, man.
Yeah, I really don't know what they're supposed to be. They're on the bottom. I don't know. That's the wall. It's pretty clean cut, straight, isn't it?
You can see in the middle here
Mm-hmm.
the remains, brick remains.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
melt.
Yeah.
This is the other side of it. Yeah.
Pretty uniform for a melt, though, considering what we do see.
Yeah, that one's pretty good. Look at this. Yeah.
That one that's melted up at an angle as well.
Like I said before, it was used by the Salvation Army as a thrift store for a number of years. They moved out. Oh, it's got to be 10 years or so.
Yeah, you don't lay a wall like that. That's
No.
I don't know what's in there now. No, by the name of Caribbean owns it. Quite a detail of the windows and stuff. So I'm going to go over here where it says keep out. I don't know if I can go over
It said
there.
keep out. Yeah.
Yeah, keep out.
Yeah, I can.
Keep out. You're being too nosy.
I'm short.
You're
I was right under
investing-
there. I'm short. I'm only 5'2".
Yeah, well done. Well done. Don't look
Yeah.
worry about the signs. We'll bail you out.
Yeah. We
Nobody's
support
in the
all
building
meltologists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But again, if you look at the building itself, it's not old, but it's got
No.
heat damage.
That's the conundrum.
It's one of those buildings that I would group in the industrial revolutionary age. They look just like this.
Yep.
400-year-old building, but
Yeah.
damaged.
So I couldn't understand. See with these, they're like bricked up. Some of these under the window area and that, and
see.
further down, and I couldn't figure out what it was, but this was used as a trolley, a car barn. That's what the narrative says, anyways, in that book I have. So I don't know if those were larger openings so the trolley cars could come in and out. There was tracking apparently all over the place on the picture that I showed. I'll show it again at the beginning. You know, for them to repair them. It was like 1902 to 1929 is what they say.
Yeah.
Oops, shit. I didn't
Mark's made a good comment, Patty. Mark says, Patty, this is somewhat common
This is
damage patterning we see in larger melts, possibly multiple types of bricks, yes, or how the bricks were used and infused had an influence on the melt, of course.
Oh,
We do see this type of patterning.
sometimes way to get
Yeah. So many different patterns with this X factor heat.
Yeah, and it looks like a fairly modern building, doesn't it?
Oh boy.
Hmm.
Big pile of bricks there on the floor.
I know this guy a
Ah.
long time ago. He's a cousin to one of my neighbors, so if something happens.
See how there's a window above that door?
Yeah,
Yep.
see it, yes. So that's what it originally looked like all the way across, and then obviously bricked up
Yeah,
the original openings.
the original ones, right.
Maybe the opening, maybe the original windows were burnt out or destroyed. So the easiest way is just to brick it up. But you know, this it's definitely old world order grid component. The size of it.
Mm-hmm.
Back to might as well walk around the whole thing, right? Of course.
Well, Mr. Dean,
Yes, sir.
Miss Patty,
Yes, sir.
Spartan has already had notification. He had it half hour ago, and now I've just got it. My 3 hours is up. I'm a half hour over. Actually, it's 3 hours 20 minutes. So. The Laughing Eagle has to leave this big powwow and leave you in the hands with Dean. I mean, I don't have to leave you in the hands, but you can run the stream on your own. But you're in experienced hands with Dean. He can be your eyes and ears whilst you're showing your evidence, which is the advantage of having a couple of people on. So you ain't got nothing to worry about. Dean will help with whatever you need. Dino, I'll catch up with you, Patty. It's been great. See you tomorrow night. Make sure you're in early so we can get properly set up. We don't want any problems. We want to fly through that stream tomorrow.
Okay.
And I know it's going to be a winner. It's going to be a home run. You girls are going to knock it out of the park. I'm sure the wife is listening somewhere. Make sure you're in early, otherwise your housekeeping will get cut. I'm now going to go and douse myself down with some cold water and eat some mango and try and get myself nice
and get some rest.
I do need to rest. I do need to, because I want to be on. Listen, also, by the way, Pat, I just want to inform you. If you think me and Dino are going to be in the studio with you, we're not. We're technical directors. We'll be sitting outside of the studio running.
You're going to be in the background like you did.
Exactly. Yes, like in the brickathon. So you won't have to worry about the comments and stuff. And you read out the comments if you want to. If not, they'll still be going up, or the banners and all that. All you've got to concentrate is looking pretty and doing the do.
Okay.
the paria.
Oh boy! All right.
Yeah, but
I better get my rest then.
Listen, Patty, you got nothing to worry about. It's all fun. It's all just be yourself. Just be yourself, because that's, I love that. But people just be themselves.
Okay.
Awesome. It's a very easy thing. Once you've done it once, you want to do it again and again. You'll end up. Oh, bless her. She's the best wife in the world. She is the best wife in the world. I tell you that for nothing. You're fantastic. Debs, you're fantastic. Pat, you're fantastic. Fervent, James, Marcus Aurelius, everybody in the Eagle Eye crew. Laughing Eagle.
We'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see you later, brother.
Have a good one. Okay.
There he goes. Great evidence. Great memes. Sean Grace, Brick Love, one love to you and yours. Want
me to continue with this, Dean?
Oh, most definitely, hon.
Okay.
And we'll wrap this up after, we'll show your evidence, and we'll do a little chit-chatting with the crew.
All right.
This is getting kind of long. I'm going to end this and start another video.
All right, so this is, I continued it.
The other one was getting kind of long.
Okay, somebody's in. I don't know who. Is that you, James?
It sure is. Brick Love.
I thought so. I feel it, yeah.
Hi, James.
Let me turn this phone off. Sorry about that, guys. My bad. Brick Love, Laughing Eagle, signing off.
Dumpster here.
How you been, brother?
I'm good. Sitting back with Baby Eagle, watching you guys.
Oh.
Oh, can I go around? A chimney.
You know me and chimneys.
I love chimneys.
You can't even see it from the front.
That's a big one. Yeah. Brick Love, melted seraph.
You still on your phone, Dean?
Yeah, man. My computer's up. I've got the screen pulled up. In fact, I'm going to hop off now that you're here and come in on the other tech.
Well, I almost flew in earlier because I seen that Patty was having problems jumping on the screen, and Laughing Eagle just dropped, dipped out for a bit. But then I seen she pulled it together, so I was like, okay, got it. So
I finally figured it out.
Slide in just in case you're still on your phone.
Yeah, I had two screens up again for me, and I don't know why, but I figured it out. I guess because it's working.
Good.
So,
I'll be right back.
Okay. I'll just continue with this stuff, James.
Absolutely.
These are just some still pictures of the back of the building.
A little teaser for tomorrow, huh?
Yeah, it turns out I found out after when I looked through this book that I have that says, the history of Salem, New Hampshire. You know how all the towns and cities have those things, but for this building, where that chimney was actually they had their own foundry there to make repairs parts on trolley cars and stuff.
Oh, wow.
Because, yeah, they had a foundry, they had a repair shop, they had a paint shop in there. I guess they did everything. Except build them. They were built up in Laconia, New Hampshire, where they have Bike Week every year, the big Bike Week they have for motorcyclists.
Yeah.
They were built up there, and then they were serviced down here in the Salem area. So I guess it was like a 50-mile long trolley track. So it was just kind of different. I was out, and I thought, there's nobody in that building. I'm going to film it.
Let's go to the chimney here. And like I said, there's a smaller one here. This is the big one.
Boy, that's so grainy. Yeah.
Just a couple of thick, maybe 3 bricks thick. Yeah. But I'll walk over on this side now.
Who's putting that on Papa? Who's putting that on Papa?
I'm not calling them.
Who's putting that on Papa?
Who's that?
Who's putting that on Papa?
Yeah, rides. Damage here on this side. Side tour today. It's cool. Ventilation maybe or something like that. This doesn't come right now. Looks like there was wire, but it's been cut off or removed or something. You know what? Going down here, you can see the bricks.
You can see bricks.
I'll check it out later.
Nice.
All right, so now
Yeah, you can see bricks in there. Look at this is a still picture. No bricks. So that was my little trip that day. This is all blackened here, but it's hard to say because of
building, I just wanted to take a picture of that. And the wall. The car's way over there, so it's finished off. There we go.
This just told the story more about what they did. That was the inside of it. That's an interior picture of it when they were, doing the work and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love this old stuff, Patty.
Yeah.
I know the books you're talking about for sale. They show you those old pictures of the surrounding town you're in and stuff. And it's great looking at those archives and seeing what they are.
Yeah. So it said it could hold 36 cars at one time.
Yes.
Yeah. kind of different. This was a diagram of the place. So on the right hand side is the main street where I came off of, and see all the tracks that went inside.
Yes.
All tracks, a print shop, a substation, all the different things that were there. Some of the stuff on the outskirts, like, is not there anymore. You know, like there's a couple that says stages or something. Those aren't there. But yeah, it was just kind of interesting when I saw it in that book. So I figured I'd throw it in this, you know.
Yeah, most definitely.
Interesting.
And this was some of the crew. Look at them. These are some of the workers. So they could replace like windows in the trolley cars that got broken and upholstery and stuff like that. You know? But look at them, huh?
Yes.
What a crew.
Wow.
What a crew. And then this is just a bunch of the other workers that it says Salem was had the largest amount of employers, car band crew members, some 40 to 50 men. And then it names them all, but the pictures were in this, so I threw them in. So look at it, tells you how much they made. It says linemen were amongst the highest paid trolley employees, earning 60 cents an hour in 1920.
That's good money back then.
Yeah. And then by 1921, the onslaught of the automobile was affecting riderships severely, forcing the company to cut wages 8 to 10% across the board. So they cut their wages. They wanted to keep the job, but they had to take less money. Wow. By the end of the trolley era in 1929, pays had risen back only to the 1920 levels.
Wow, you got your dime back after 8 years or so. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, so these guys made some decent money, I guess. Let's see. It says in 1918, carpenters made 33 cents an hour. Car repair averaged 28 cents. Blacksmith earned as much as 38 cents, or about $3.43 a day.
Wow.
They too were victims of the 1921 pay cuts.
My first job, real job, Taco Bell, minimum wage, $3.35 an hour. I mean, McDonald's, my bad. Wow. I got a 10-cent raise. I remember after I got the raise, I got my check, and I was like, wait a minute.
We thought
that was smaller than before. I said, what the hell? Oh, well, you didn't work as many hours. What kind of dumb shit is this?
No shit.
But now I think about it, shit, I would have never noticed 10 cents. Shit.
Yeah, really.
That's less than $1 a day.
So this guy was the boss. Look at James Hadley. He served as dispatcher and as inspector on the Salem division. So he had to take care of the 50-mile system, right? So he must have had Sundays off, because it says here a missed communication on a Sunday morning in 1903 caused a head-on collision of two open cars on a blind curve near Pelham Center. That's the next town over from Salem. 6 people were killed and more than 70 others were injured, making it the worst trolley accident in New Hampshire history.
Wow.
Yeah. But look at him sitting there in that chair like he's the big shot, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And then this is just another, this is the new ones arrived from, like I said, Laconia, New Hampshire, where they have the bike races in June, Bike Week, is where they made these cars, I guess. Just thought it was kind of interesting. This was a snowplow on the front of it. That's the car they'd used to plow the tracks, I guess. And then this guy, look what he did. He operated the alternating current for the whole 50-mile system. Look at this.
Wow.
Is that incredible or what? I said, I couldn't believe it. I showed it to my husband. I said, this place was controlling all of that? It was crazy. 13,200 volts via high-tension lines from Portsmouth, supplemented in 1903 by another line from Hampton. The power was converted to the required 600 volts DC in the Salem substation, which housed 5 300-kilowatt rotary converters, 15 air-cooled transformers, and a 100-kilowatt booster. That's scary.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, scary. This is just one of the trolley cars. So these things were hooked onto the electric up here, right? That's the line that made them run.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And you look at the date on that, 1908.
Yeah.
And what was all this time frame, Edison and all that, was getting all this electric stuff going on and Tesla and all this. And then boom, 1908, you got this kind of voltage running this kind of don't add up. Something
I know.
At all.
Nope. I know it. I know
this
it.
is full-fledged.
Yeah, that's a bunch of the guys, their workers. There's the big boss again, the guy that was sitting in that chair. Oh, see, here's the windows above the doors. That's what I wanted to show you from this. Remember I said they bricked it up? Well, they did, but it was a window previously. Yeah, that's the front of the building. And then this was just an advertisement that was in to take the trolley, you know, from there to the seacoast and stuff. And that's the whole 50-mile thing, I guess, all added up.
Wow.
Yeah. I live right over here by where the line is, where it says Kelly Road, South Policy Street, just a little bit south of that in Mass. This is New Hampshire. Yeah, and then the big thing was to go to Canopy Lake Park. That was like the big place to go to. It was a big amusement park, which is still in operation today. Of course, it's, you know, all different stuff now, but I remember my folks telling me they used to take the trolley to go up to Canopy Lake and go roller skating. They had a roller rink in there. Yeah. So there it is, Canopy Lake Park. So the trolley company owned the whole big front of the park because they had a big loop there, I guess, to turn around and go back. That was the destination to go here.
Okay.
Yeah. And then there was a couple of pictures. This is the people when they got off the trolley at Canopy Lake Park. Look at the outfits. Look at the clothing. This is about 1909, it says. But there was something in here that caught my eye. Now, I used to go to that when I was a kid. My daughter just took the kids because she got some kind of passes to go. It's $58 for an adult to go into this place now. $58 for the day. And I mean, I haven't been since my kids were little. When my kids were little, it was like $10 or something, or $12 to go in. But this is what caught my eye, Dean. You ready?
Yeah.
Look at this. What's on the top there? Those rocks again. This is melted to shit. Look at this one. This is, let me go close on it. This one is cooked. Look at see these rocks here, balloon rock. This is cooked. All of this is really cooked, right? But on this side, they ballooned out, they changed, yeah. But there's those rocks on the top standing up straight. So I'm going to add that to my collection of those walls and stuff that have the rocks standing up straight on the top.
Nice.
Yeah. That's why I put that one in there.
Hey, James.
Last one.
Hey, James.
Yes, sir.
Can you help me get that bot? It's not reacting.
I'm in full screen. Hold on. Let me shrink down. Oh, you dirty bot.
Dirty things, you.
It's not letting me do my thing with it. It keeps blocking.
I got you.
Bam.
I have it on my phone if you want me to get it.
We got her. Thank you, James.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
That was just a picture of the Canopy Lake Park area. It's the water reservoir for the town of Salem, New Hampshire. Anyways, you can't swim in it. You can go boating in it and all this other stuff, but you can't swim in it. They had like a super big pool there. Look at the bathing suits the guys have on. Look at. And then they had this thing, diving horses. Did you ever hear of anything like this?
Yes.
I've seen that before. I don't think the horse wanted to do that, but
they pushed him off.
They tricked him somehow. Shit.
Oh my God. That's crazy. I don't think I'd want to see that. Yikes. And this is his part of that thing. Oh, this was the fountain. That was another one. The fountain's gone, I guess. Like I said, I haven't been there for, I don't know, 25 or 30 years. It's all, done over with all new rides and stuff and everything. But look at this, some of those old, I guess they're little fountains or drinking things for the horses, maybe. I don't know. This was a theater that they had, an outdoor, open air theater. And then, of course, the carousel. That's what this is.
Deb says, great presentation, Patty. Love it. Got to fly, but see you tomorrow, sister.
All right. See you tomorrow night. Well, it's morning for her. See you in the morning. It's morning for her. It's afternoon and nighttime for me. And these are just some other pictures that, This is where they could go in and have a photograph taken, it says. Posing for a photograph. And then this is an electric fountain. I was trying to figure out how this, what do they mean, electric fountain? Where was the water coming from? From the lake? The lake's a distance away from that.
Yeah.
Pumping up like that, doesn't that make you wonder?
Does.
Yeah, what kind of mechanism?
A lot
What kind
of pressure in there. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Patty. That, they just don't make something like that and put water in it and it does that. That thing has function. It's still
That's
working.
right. That's right. That's right.
Some nice stuff. Really great stuff.
I was wondering about that fountain. So that's it.
Very good stuff, Patty.
That's it.
I love your research. I really do.
Very interesting. Very nice.
You walk around, you go and you get into the research of the old pics and you compare, both then and now. And that's brilliant stuff, Patty. Thank you.
Well, I wish there was more melting stuff in that particular one. There wasn't, but I figured, well, what the heck? That's all I really had to show for now.
Right.
I have some things for tomorrow because tomorrow's my show, me and Deb.
That's right.
So I want to kind of hold off and, and wait. Now let's see. How do I stop sharing? Right? Am I in? Am I back?
You're centered up. Yep.
I am.
Yep. We're all right here together.
So, yeah, you're out right now. Are you trying to get back in?
Yeah, I think
Oh, okay. Just grab that screen share
there I
again.
am. All right. It was a little different. I have two screens at the bottom with my picture in it. It says Google Chrome, and there's two.
I don't see you up here at all. Only one screen.
Do you see me now?
You're only on one. You're only on one. Mama. You're on the main screen up top, and then of course below you have the one screen below, the small screen with myself and Fervent. So we all have two boxes.
Oh, we do.
Well, see, on my screen, I got a center pick. All three of us. I don't see infinity or nothing.
Yeah, all three of us are in the center pick,
Yeah.
and then there's three of us below that pick.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm below it, but there was two of me below it.
Yeah, not now. No, I don't see it. Just the
All right.
one.
That was your screen share box getting ready to get out of there.
Oh, all right. Okay.
Great stuff, Patty. Yeah, I understand. James and I get it. You can't show all your evidence tonight. You got to screen.
Yeah, that's my first
Especially
show.
when you got a
I have to
debut
have-
tomorrow, you got to come out banging on your debut.
Oh boy, I'm gonna. Deb's got stuff for tomorrow. I was chatting with Derv. Derv has a nice presentation. She told me boots on the ground.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
I asked her if she'd come into the show and show some evidence, and she texted me yesterday and said, I have some boots on the ground just for your show. So I'm excited. I think Deb and I are going to have some fun.
well,
Everybody's going to have some fun.
Absolutely.
Yep. So
and anybody you guys want in, I don't know if you want an open link in the chat or if,
that's what I was just going to ask you about. How does that work? Or we can go over it after.
well, you can just we can go over it after the show here, the stream, and we'll talk about it. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Um,
I'm a little nervous, but not bad.
well, you know what? You've got some experience under you now. I mean, you've been in
Yeah.
quite a few times now, and
Yeah.
the ins and outs of your system going there, and you're doing great. Doing great, Patty.
Well, thanks. I mean, I don't mind being on like this. I'm pretty comfortable with this, but like all the other stuff you're doing that I'll have to learn, and Debbie will have to learn, and we'll learn.
Yeah, the main thing is you get up, you get into a stream, you get it going, you get the flow going with everybody in, and before you know it, you're just flying, and like James and Laughing Eagle and I and Mark said, we'll be here, we'll be behind the scenes, making sure everything's flowing. We just want you to have fun and feel comfortable.
Yeah, and if we get stuck on something, somebody will jump in and help, right?
Oh, of course, we'll be
Yeah.
there.
Okay. Cool.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You're never by yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm the same way. I've got a stream coming up Tuesday that I got to get ready for, and I'm kind of tapped right now. I could go in and show some stuff off the page and all that.
Yeah.
We're 4 hours in. James, you got some stuff you want to show, bro?
He's got the baby.
No, sir.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you
I
what.
didn't did any research, since Saturday, since yesterday. And then I've had baby eagle, and then we celebrated my mother's birthday today. So
Oh, nice.
half the day I was gone, and so yeah, I'm tapped out as far as. Plus, I got baby eagle, so it'd be really hard for me to go through some stuff. And she's sitting up here on top of the table, and I gotta make sure she doesn't hit this computer with her hand because she keeps reaching over trying to push stuff.
Oh.
She's just trying to give Daddy some tech support.
Yeah. I don't need that tech support. I did that last time. It cost me $200. On the keys.
Right on Alkamos. Well, I'll tell you, we're at 4 hours now, pretty much. We've got Alkamos, Deb was here, Mark Reeves, Melted Seraph. Oh my gosh, Sean Grace. Oh my gosh, where did them fucking things come from? God dang,
Again?
I hate these bots.
They're not up on my end. I don't see them.
I was scrolling up and they were listed up top. I got rid of them.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Oh shit, there they are again. My God. Hold on.
Oh, I see.
Oh, sorry, just doing a little cleaning up here, crew. Getting rid of some of the garbage.
Yeah.
But yeah, great stream. Laughing Eagle coming in with the Sunday Easy, laying it down like he does, and enjoyed every second of it, every second of Patty's evidence, and being up here in the nest. I agree, baby Eagle. I agree, honey.
Oh, I agree with her too.
But, right on. Patty, any last words, hon, before we close out?
Yeah, I'd like to thank Laughing Eagle for giving Deb and I the opportunity to have our show tomorrow night. I was chatting with Deb earlier. She's excited. I'm excited. She's a little nervous. I'm a little nervous, but I'm sure it'll all pan out. It'll all be good. It'll all work out great. We have wonderful people that come in on the chat. And like I said, a few people I know are going to want to come in on the show and show some evidence. And I'm really looking forward to it. I want to thank you and James and everybody. I want to thank Mark. I want to thank all you guys for everything. I never in my wildest dreams thought I would be on a live stream doing Meltology, which, 8, 9, 10 months ago, I was like, what's Meltology? You know what I mean? So I'm like, I'm thrilled to have the opportunity to do this. And again, thank you, Laughing Eagle. Please get your rest. Because I need you tomorrow night. No, please just get your rest anyways, because you need to get your rest. And that's it. Thank you to everybody in the chat. It's always great. Thank you. Great love.
Thanks for flying in, man. Wow, good stuff. It's always good to have Mark and James up in here when they can, help get some of these bots. There's a lot to going on to this sometimes, and distractions can let those things.
Yeah, it is.
But wow. Well, again, crew, Sunday Easy out of the way. We got the lineup coming up tomorrow with the Brick Sisters.
It's gonna be a great one. Can't wait.
Patty up in the nest, bringing it to you. We got me in the Melt Tuesday with Fervent Heat. We got Mark, Red Brick Secrets, Wednesday. Thursday's open right now, but it's being filled. And I can't wait for that to go on. Then we got Friday with Alkamos, Mind Melt, and Melted Seraph riding shotgun with them, bringing you that. And then, man, Saturday, got James back with Melted Madness. Meltology. Right. I'm just looking at something here. Okay. Awesome. James, anything, man?
Great stream tonight. Caught the last end of jumping in on here, but I did watch most of it when I had the opportunity. As far as with this baby eagle right here, I don't know what she wants. I don't think she knows, but tomorrow's gonna be great stuff. I'm looking forward to it. Patty, you're gonna do great. You'll probably do just as good as I did on my debut.
Yeah.
Which, I had no internet, so
don't say that.
I had big plans. I sent out to Jen and to Sheepu and a few others. Thought it was gonna be great, and Laughing Eagle ended up doing my day that day.
I remember that.
10 p.m. So I think you do better than that between the two of you guys. I'm looking forward to it. Brick love to everyone out there. You guys tune in for tomorrow. Same brick time, same brick channel. These two young ladies gonna tear it up, and I'm anxiously eager waiting. So I'm gonna put it on mute now for Baby Eagle can have her fit. Brick love to everyone out there.
Brick love, James.
All right. Well, that wraps it up. Baby Eagle says we're done. We're out.
Yeah, she did, didn't she? Yeah.
All right. Brick Love crew, thank you so much, everybody, for coming in. And we'll see you tomorrow. Again, Laughing Eagle, Spartan Red, 007 Dread. Thank you, sir, for everything.
Thank you.
Brick Love crew.
Brick love, everyone. Thank you. Thank you.
Brick love.
Good night, crew.
Good night, everyone.